cats want to go out now. Now I've turned it on. Just turned it all on. Do you want to go out? Go on. Go out. Go in there. Do what you like. Do what you like, frankly. Don't worry about me and streaming. You're a cat. You're a cat. So hi, you're with Scott. I'm Ganji Kid. This is Genshin Impact. I'm live on Twitch. Let me check that. Genshin Impact. I'm live on Twitch. Let me check that. Yep, that seems right. Got a bit of this chat covering my head there. The chat's a bit massive, isn't it? Chat's a bit massive. Massive. Chat massive. And we're rolling. We're rocking, rolling, full controlling. I haven't got a drink. I'll tell you what, I'm going to get a drink now. There you go, got myself a drink. No one could say I haven't. Can't say I haven't. I have. Just pop the top off with the lighter there. Should show you that. It's impressive. Leatherman Books. This is Heineken 0.0. They don't sponsor me. I wish they did. It's an alcohol-free beverage. So I drink alcohol-free beer. Sometimes on a hot day like this, it's nice to take the top off a beer and hear it go hiss and get that first bit of taste. I don't want to get drunk. I used to really enjoy getting drunk, so this takes the edge off for me. Instead of cracking a beer, I can crack this. Gives me like, you know, at first you're like, oh, I really fancy a beer. You do this, by the time you're halfway through it, you don't feel that need for the beer so much. You got over it, and you're not drunk, so bonus. You know, nice hot day, nice cold beer. Fake beer, I call that, a fakey. Call it a fakey. It's a fake beer. It's got no beer in it. It's got no alcohol in it. It's a fake beer. Alcohol free. There's my kilobytes. My kilobytes were having a panic then. I'll tell you what, I think I've got YouTube running in another window. Hang on.
It's surrounded by sea. The air is as fresh as it gets. There's no noise pollution from the city. And the views are simply spectacular.
So, what's he going on about there? I'll tell you what he's going on about. We're at a drum festival in Genshin Impact. Just go with it, and then I'll explain what's going on with me in Genshin Impact this week. Because chuffing hell, if Juzzy turns up, you'll want to hear it, Juzzy. But at first, we're just going to let this roll for a bit. Just because I have to have a look at this right now. I'm playing Genshin Impact. I had to have a look at this, so we're having a look at it now.
The venue is situated against the backdrop of Amakane Island, where you can enjoy exclusive access to the festival and culture center's first-rate equipment.
With excellent transport links by sea and land, getting where you need to be is highly convenient, whether you're traveling by foot or by boat.
I don't really know what's going on.
The moment I set eyes on this venue, I knew this was the one.
He seems a bit nuts.
It was the moment that changed the world.
He only got a shirt on. Got like a neckerchief thing with one of those. It looks like one of those sex collars. But that's his. He's using it to dangle his. He's got horns and he's using it to dangle his. That's his vision, and it's a Geo. So I'm not really down with Geo so much. I got Noel. Noel probably thinks he's quite the ticket, but. I don't think he is the ticket. I don't think he's the full ticket anyway.
Give it up for the boss!
They like him.
Clearly you're only here because the Tenryo Commission sent you away.
Alright, let's get down to business. I invited you all here to attend the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum-Along Festival! A highly important festival, I might add.
Yeah, boss said the first goal of the festival is to promote the Arataki gang and recruit new members.
It's kind of comedic.
Secondly, it's to celebrate Shinobu's graduation.
And last but not least, it makes up for all the previous team-building events that were canceled due to insufficient funding.
3 festivals in one? Wow.
Akira, we can leave that last point out from now on.
Do you know what I mean? It's like supposed to be a little comedy going on. It's like cheering me up.
The thing with festivals is you gotta get out there and promote them far and wide if you want to get a good crowd. So, Shinobu's handing out flyers.
Hey! Shinobu's supposed to be the star of the show, isn't she? How come she's out there working her butt off while you're hanging around here doing nothing?
Hey, I'm hard at work too. I'm entertaining guests.
The thing is, there's primos behind this. There's 13 days to do it. Primos behind it. I'll tell you about what I'm doing main quest-wise. You know, I've hit the wall. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But because there's primos behind it, I'd rather just got the fuck on with it and got to the primos.
Boss actually just got back.
He said he was expecting you to arrive any second, so he came back specially to welcome you.
But hey,
Until then, he was out there with Shinobu working hard to bring more people to the festival.
Well, just doing my duty. Nothing more, nothing less.
Wow, this bull chucker actually did some serious work for once. Huh. Paimon's pleasantly surprised.
Trust a puny little flying lavender melon to stoop to the level of childish name-calling.
I'm not sure, if you listen closer, I'm not sure that's original Paimon voicing that, but...
Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
Yeah, what are the quests and where are my primos? I don't know.
Oh, you mean that stupid Tengu? Yeah, I hesitated, but, I sent her an invitation. I cannot believe how ungrateful she is. Get this, she came all the way out here just to put up a bulletin board and write a load of baloney on it claiming that visitors need to be cautioned. She even warned us not to change it. It's blatant bullying of the gang, that's what it is. One day, I'm gonna defeat that Tengu fair and square in broad daylight in the middle of the street. She'll get what's coming to her. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
I heard Yoima showed up.
The owner of Naganohara Fireworks? Chatting with her is a real blast. She only found out about our festival because she happened to be delivering some fireworks to Amakane Island.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm changing the colour of the lights now, mate, so... Just bear with me. What were you saying?
She really liked what we were trying to do here and came to pass on her best wishes. She even said she'll provide some fireworks for us next time.
Bit weird, the chroma key is not chroma keyed anything. I've got the main light on. That's worked. Hasn't that's worked nice, the chroma key there. Is that better? No, I don't have a face. I don't have a face. Oh no. My face. My face. Face in the place, London. There we go, now I've got a face. Ah, I've opened Steam by mistake. What am I doing? I'm here.
Looks like the Arataki gang should make sure to keep good ties with Naganohara Fireworks in the future. Anyway, so, compadre, you got any questions about this festival?
Oh, we've been through this, haven't we, mate? What's this festival got in store for us?
A ton of totally awesome stuff! See that hill over there? That's Sing Along Hill. Stand at the top, look out over the sea, and sing your heart out! And this bonfire? It's perfect for roasting lavender melons, the regular kind, or the ones of the annoying little floating variety.
Is this the fire festival?
And these boxes! Plenty of space whether you want to play Genius Invocation TCG or battle some beetles.
Wow, you really pulled out all the stops.
But of course, the highlight of this festival is the drum-along.
Yeah, that's what I
Here,
heard.
Feast your eyes on this.
Isn't it supposed to go bomb, 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 bomb. Can you stop playing bomb, 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 bomb? Stop, bomb. Stop. Just stop playing it now for a minute. Bomb, 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 bomb. Arakati, if you bomb, 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 because you bomb, bomb. Bomb.
Just between you and me, this little treasure was sourced through a top-secret
Bomb.
channel. They said it's a prized hand drum that once belonged to a renowned onmyoji, and it's worth 8 million mora.
Sell it. Sell it.
Thanks to my strapping good looks and the fact that the vendor and I kind of had a connection. Her words, not mine. She gave me a generous discount and only asked for 800,000 mora.
Oh, hang on. This is the way they do things around here, isn't it? It's only worth 800 more, or probably 8.
She went from 8 million to 800,000 just like that? Sounds suspiciously like a scam to Paimon.
Paimon. You see, that's not... I know that's... I think this is a different voice actor. It's okay that they've got a different voice actor, but I don't think it's original Paimon.
Duh! Oldest trick in the book, right? Which is why it didn't work on me. I spotted the damage on the edge right away. Practically screamed, "Defective product alert!" Ooh, so I haggled hard and took her down to 80 G's.
Yeah, more still. It's pretty impressive that you could actually afford something worth 80,000 mora.
It's only 80,000 mora. What do you take me for?
I put in 20 grand.
Me too. Huh? Boss, how come I had to pay 30 grand?
20 grand plus 20 grand plus 30 grand. You really are a bull chucker! You extorted 80 grand from your gang members and didn't pay a single mora yourself!
You might want to check your mathematics there. I paid my share, you know? I paid the last 10 grand. All right, good chat, but we should wrap things up. It's getting late. I should go rendezvous with Shinobu. The festival's just getting started. We need to keep plugging it to get a bigger crowd. Take care of the hand drum, all right? Oh, and if you want to try out the drum along at any point, Genta's your guy. Laters, compadre.
Is that it? Where are my primos, you fucker? But I'll tell you something, it's not just primos anymore. I'll tell you something. Right, here we are at the festival. If you've been watching our playthrough, you'll know that we've made it to Inazuma. That's a crab that can just live. We've made it to Inazuma. Hooray! Look, here we are, Inazuma. Of my weekly grind now, I'm popping here to fight the Magu Kenki. I beat him up once, giving him a good kicking. That was interesting. Because I need his marionette cores. I've been going to this Serpent's Head, as you well know, to pick out that crystal. Why do you need that crystal? What are you doing going up there in that head? Right, so these are my characters. You recognise my squad. Jinkui, 64 to 70. Weapon. Level 60. Needs ascending. Picking up bits for the ascension. She has a weapon that is ascended. Picking up bits for the big ascension next, but it's ascended level 70. It's up to speed. As is she. She just needs to be ascended. We're having to beat up some particular bosses. We're now having to regularly grind the Pyro Regisvine. And the Valbreys. The Valbreys are not there today, because I picked them all yesterday, and they're not there again today. What's going on? Where are my Valbreys? The main time gate I'm finding right now, the main one is Valbreys. Because I can go and fight bosses, I can go and chase down Fatui skirmishers. But Valbreys, if they don't grow back, they don't grow back. What am I supposed to do? I'm waiting on my Valbreys. And I need to go and beat the Pyro Regisvine every day for another 3 or 4 days. But she's on the way. Let's skip So for a minute. She's in the squad right now, but let's skip her for a minute. Razor's up there, level 61. Ascended. Done. Weapon. Past 60. Doesn't need ascending. That's done. I've been grinding my little bits and pieces. I've been getting some things done. Noelle. Ascended. Basic. Level 60. Ready to go up. Ascended. Her weapon. Level 60. Needs ascension. Only waiting on masks and bones. I can chase them down. Lisa is now lagging behind because she's been ascended. Her weapon is just waiting on some materials. The one that's holding us back now, out of all these people, the people that are holding us back is Lisa, right? Attributes, level 60 needs to be ascended. Waiting on some crystals. Oh, I'm waiting on some Valberries. You chuffer. I need double Valberries. What a chuffer. I don't know how long that's going to take. I'm just going to have to wait on them. And not just wait on them, but I have to run around and pick them, grind them up, go on a little Valberry grind every time they reappear. So Lisa's not up to speed. Barbara's not up to speed, of course. She's relatively new. Hey! Right, Barbara's relatively new. She's not up to speed yet. Sayu is the one that needed the crystals. So I ascended her with the crystals. Then I went out and got more crystals. And I needed a marionette core. So I had to beat that boss. The Magukenki. So did that yesterday. Picked up some marionette cores. You can obviously see I've done it, because I've done it, look. But now, I need more marionette cores, more crystal marrow. So that's on my list of things to do. That's achievable. But what's going on? Right, check out this. Right, to ascend you do that, yeah, need that stuff. What about this though? To level up to the level where you can ascend her, you need to spend the books. Where are my books? Where are my books? I've got 4 of these. I've got 7 of these. Where are my big books? What about Lisa? Lisa's got up to 60. I've fed her all the books. What about Barbara? She's going to lag behind. I ain't got enough books.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Sayu's on the list. Giving her some books. I need more books. I need more books, yeah? Tell you what as well, this week I ran out of Mora. I was feeding all my books to Lisa and all of a sudden it said, you haven't got enough money. And I was like, what? I did all my weapons, you know, just don't care, not thinking about Mora, had loads, and before you knew it, it was gone. I was like, what? I had to go and run some of those... I had to go and run some of the, where are the things? I had to go and run some of them for Mora. I had to go and pick up some Mora so I could do my ascending. So what the fuck? I hit the wall. I ran out of ingredients for ascending with. You know, I'm alright to grind them up as we go. That makes sense. Still need to hit the Oceanid to level up Barbara, remember? We didn't even look at her just then. Now I've got to be hitting a different... I actually found something really interesting about it, which is that, for example, I need to ascend her, so I need to kill the Pyro Regisvine. What's really interesting is what's effective against the Pyro Regisvine is fire people. And to level them up, to ascend them, I had to get flame seeds off the Regisvine that was doing... Like, as long as you've got one person in your squad that you're leveling up that's good, you can attack a thing, and that thing will drop stuff that's different to that character. So then you can level up a different character, they can get leveled up with that stuff, and then you can approach the enemy that you need to approach. So, clearly certain enemies are easier as well, aren't they? We've got Hyperstasis, pretty easy, can do that. Hyperstasis, pretty easy, can do that. Even if we're on a difficult world level issue, even if the world level's gone up and we're not quite caught up yet, we can do them. So, but I'll need to do them because I can then level up an electric character or an animo character and then use that to take on maybe the Cryo or the Pyro. Then once I beat up the Pyro, I can then use that stuff to get my character stronger for taking on the Cryo. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if some of these are difficult because of the way your characters are leveling, maybe my Pyro characters aren't that high level, maybe they need to rank up to be able to beat this. Well, that's good, because to rank them up, I don't need to fight that. I need to fight something different to rank them up, and my other characters are good at fighting that. So you rank up some characters, they get better, then you use those things that you've earned to rank up the other characters, which then can beat these other bosses, which helps you to rank up. That's a good system. That's a good system. It's actually quite good. I've been grinding this week because I've run out of stuff. Not just Mora. I mean, obviously you run out of your... these things if you don't keep killing the Oceanid. You're not going to keep getting these cleansing hearts, are you? And you need those cleansing hearts, don't you? Because...
I never embark on a journey without a good...
Because in order to ascend Barbara, I'm going to need cleansing hearts.
I'll be as tall as my big sister.
But fortunately, for Barbara, I've got these Philomeno mushrooms in the bag already. Once I've spent them, her next ascension is going to require more mushrooms. And then after that, more mushrooms. And then after that, more mushrooms. So if I want Barbara, I've got to remember to keep picking those fucking mushrooms. And when you've got two characters that both need Valberries... That's my roadblock. I've run out of Valberries. I don't mind running out of slime, because I can go and grind that up. But I have run out of it. Look, I need more. As I'm going, I will earn more stuff. It will all fall into place. I need to grind more chests to get more books. I need to do more stuff to get more Mora. I need to grind the bosses to get the equipment. But I'm at a point where I don't have it all at hand. I've hit the wall. And the response to that, for me, is to grind a bit more. And to be a bit more patient. I'm a free-to-play player, of course. No money has gone into Genshin Impact thus far. So I'm not going to start spending money now just to quickly rank up one of my characters. But I'll tell you something else, right? We'll get to this something else in a second. But I'm actually happy with that. Thankfully, I've got the chasm. I've been doing a bit of grinding around in the chasm. Opening some chests. Thankfully, I've got that. And we're down in Inazuma now. So I haven't opened any of this. I haven't done any grind here. This is all, you know, good. It's free real estate. This is all covered in chests, full of books. Opening these things gives you stuff. Like, there's loads of stuff around here to collect and do. We're going to do story mode this weekend, so I'm saving a bit of the exploration story mode for this weekend. So that's all going on here. That's there to get. My grind is predominantly focused around this area at the moment. I've still got 50% of this to explore, 50% of this. In terms of exploration progress, it means there's more chests that I haven't found, which means there's more books. You know what I'm saying? The stuff's all here. I can just get it every evening, do my daily commissions, do a little bit of extra, you know, spend my resin on the appropriate bosses to try and get the stuff to level up the characters, and run around and find some chests. That's enough for me. I hit the wall, but it's not unsustainable. I can sustain my gaming as long as I don't game too much, and as long as I don't push the story. If I race the story ahead now, and jump ahead in the story, up the world level even, I start to fall behind. Because I've been pushing the story hard at the weekend, because I wanted to get to this place to get these crystals. But now if we just be a bit more chill, and just do a bit of creep and grind in the week, do your daily commissions, I should manage to just about keep up. But I have hit the wall. You know, I have hit the wall. I ran out of Mora, I ran out of materials, I had to start grinding them up. Then we get to the chasm. This is so fucking cool. I've gone down here, I've had a little look, I've done a few quests, and it is so fucking cool. There's a boss to fight. I haven't done it yet. But that's interesting, it's a Geo boss. I mean, that's cool as fuck. And I want to do it. I didn't realise it was main story, it's sort of like additional main story, like a later expansion. I'm not being pushed there, let's say. But I wanted to do it for two reasons. One, there's more chests. And two, I'm learning now about this. That's what we're here doing, a drum festival. We've got this perilous trail. I want to do this, because look, you can get that. That looks good. You can get primos, you certainly can. You can get a... I'm not so worried about the bow. But look, books. Rewards. Yeah, I want to do this. But I've got to complete the Heavenly Stone Debris quest, prerequisite quest. So the Chasm Delvers, I thought to unlock the event, you had to do one quest in the chasm. You know, what we just saw then, the drum festival, go-to quest, that's right here, look. That's what we just did. We talked to this fella, we've unlocked the drum festival, yeah? I thought the chasm was that. Just do the prerequisite quest, unlock it, we'll start going down the chasm and doing the perilous trail. Ooh, that'll be fun. What's the prerequisite quest, though? The chasm delvers. If I navigate to that, it's underground.
Now, this is what I call a mo.
But don't worry, I've been there. It's under here. It's not just one little quest. What it is there's a whole story quest underground in the chasm. There's a whole load of shit going on. I've had to do stuff overground, knocking out geo posts. I've had to come down here and get things and come back and fetch things. You know what I'm talking about, Genshin Impact. You know what I'm talking about. I've done loads already, like 2 days worth, and I ain't even near opened up half the chasm. And it's making me think, if I'd had the chasm entirely opened, there would just be a little bit of a quick quest. You know, there'd just be a little quick quest and I'd be into the festival. But because I don't have the whole chasm opened, the drum festival, I can just start doing this now. Look, here's some rewards. Ooh, nice rewards. Books, yeah. A drum. Primos, great. You know, this is all the stuff. 17 days I've got to do this. Here I am doing it. I've unlocked it just by coming here and it's unlocked. I think the same would be true of the chasm if I had unlocked the chasm already. But it's asking me to do this prerequisite quest. It's not just one quest. It's a whole story. You know, it's a whole story quest. It's a whole chapter, so to speak. And you know how long these chapters go on. So I was trying to race through the chasm to unlock. I thought it was just a... Why isn't it unlocking yet? Why do I keep needing to do things? Why isn't it unlocking yet? To try and unlock the perilous trail. I think I'm going to have to let the perilous trail go. I don't think I'm going to get on the perilous trail in the next 3 days. Because the prerequisite quest, Chasm Delvers, has been going on for me for 2 days now. And I still haven't got to the fucking halfway point. Bear that in mind. You know, this is a 40 primo quest line. So that's my current state of my... I didn't realise it, but that's main quest, really. You know, we do the story at the weekends. Well, you've missed some story, because I've been doing it in the chasm. You've missed some chasm. It's kind of additional. The chasm is kind of... it wasn't always there when the game was first going. People went to Inazuma and other places before they went to the chasm. Now it's open. It's been open since the start of this year, maybe April. You know, it's just before we started playing Genshin, the chasm opened. And now they're doing an event in the chasm. So most people have unlocked all the chasm and now are ready for the event. I haven't even unlocked the chasm. So I'm going to miss the event. And this is like additional story, like additional on top. And I don't mind that you've missed it so much because, you know, there's only so much Genshin story I can bring. We're going to do the main story at the weekend, and we might come to the chasm, we might not. But now I'm going to like leave the chasm alone because I don't think I'm going to get down there quick enough to do that event. And instead, that's why we're here at this drum festival. Is books, primos. I'll talk about primos in a second. Mora, you know, rewards. These events. What I'm amazed by and impressed by, we're going to come to talk about predatory stuff on another stream later on in this journey. I will quickly say that it is a predatory tactic to make you want to always be in the game. Oh, there's always something new to do, there's always some reason to be here. The more you're here, the more you're in the shop, the more you're likely to spend money. You know? On the other hand, an ongoing service game, you know, a free-to-play game, look at Fortnite, that always has events going on and things happening. It's there to keep your interest. It's there to keep you enjoying the game. If you're enjoying the game, you might spend a bit of money, sort of thing. So, is it so bad to keep you enjoying the game? Well, not really. Like, if you play World of Warcraft and you pay your subscription, you want them to keep bringing stuff into the game and making it fun. Don't you? You do. So if you're free to play and I don't play a subscription, suddenly it's evil and predatory to continually bring things into the game to make it fun. So I'm a bit 50-50 on that. I don't know where I stand on that. I know it is actually a predatory tactic. You know, if you write the book for predatory video game tactics, you're going to write that one in. You're going to say, put that in the tactics, keep them coming back. But, like I say, you know, this is gaming. So if this is fun, then it's good. 17 days though, making it time limited, not so good, means that I'm now compelled, like I was trying to get to the bottom of the chasm, I'm now compelled to play this game in these 17 days to make sure I wring every reward out of this drum festival. It might be a 5-minute thing, we'll see, we're going to have a look at it now. But if it's a 10-day thing, if it's a massive long series of quests that I only just have enough time to do, and that were I busy for some reason I have to miss it, I'll be disappointed, because they could just leave it in. They don't have to take it out. In Hearthstone, I remember some of the good player versus environment content in Hearthstone, some of the good, they call it adventures, where you build decks and play against essentially the computer, but on an adventure playing against different characters. It came out for free and it was available as part of the expansions, but then it went away, and I bought it later on, some of them, because I missed some of them, so I bought them later on. And I don't know if it's still the same system, I don't know if you still have to buy them or if they're just available for free, but, they take them out of the game seasonally, or now they leave them in, I don't know, but you can buy them, so they must be in. But why not just leave all this shit in the game? Why does it have to go away in 17 days? I don't know the answers. Maybe it is unwieldy to leave everything in the game. Maybe quests will overlap and things will get bugged, but another aspect of it is it's only available for 17 days. There's so much of Genshin that's gone by that I've missed. These little events, these world events, these are cool things that happen in a game that they bring you to keep it spicy, that are diverting me from the main quests. Little extra rewards. I've missed so many. And it's a shame that maybe the better ones, maybe all of them, can't be replayed by the new player. That's me, the new player. I'm not new anymore. I'm starting to get a real hang of this. Starting to find out what's going on now. Starting to understand my squad and my limitations. I've hit the wall, that's a big deal. So the quests, okay, you'd be overwhelmed with books maybe. Maybe you get too many primos all at once. Maybe you don't get the same level of rewards. Maybe you're only allowed to do one of these events additional every week or something, I don't know. But there must be a system. Because I don't even know what I've missed. But I bet if you made a big list of all the events that I've missed, I'd be disappointed, because some of them, I reckon, would be cool. So now I'm going to find out, because I've hit the wall, it's a good time to do it, because I'm going to get extra books. I need those books, and then I need to do my boss kills. But I'm going to find out if this is a 2-day, 1-day, half hour, what it is. And if it's any more extensive, if it's days and days of content, it will open up a really interesting conversation, because it would be really good for that to be the case, to put loads of extra content in. It would be really difficult for me to come to terms with the idea that it's time gated by such a short time. But then something new comes along after it, of course, but it is time gated by a short time. 17 days, maybe it's not been, maybe it has been slightly longer, but it's still not a long time for me to, depending on how long it is. So let's find out what it looks like when we play it.
I'm Genta, the Arataki Drum Along Festival Welcome Ambassador. Are you ready for your drum along performance?
Well, I think so.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's something that Boss forgot to mention to you about this hand drum. Since none of us really know if it's in tune or not, please test it out first. That way, it'll sound better when you deliver your final performance. Go on, give it a try.
What's this? Another way of looking at these events could be that you come up with some weird mini games and you just throw them at the player just to keep them, busy for a week. This doesn't look like Genshin Impact. Press the spacebar or left click to the drum beat on an accented note. Adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note position you entered. I don't know what the fuck that means. Left click. It's my left hand. Left click. This is me calibrating it, yeah? Seems alright. I mean, I don't really care. I should care. That's 2 books! Feed them. Look, I want to show you. 2 books. Feed them to Lisa. She's already there, 60. Feed them to Sayu. Sayu's next on the list. Or should it be Amber? Amber's at 50, let's ascend her. We can't, we need to kill the fucking Pyro Regisvine. So, next in the list. So I want to keep them all coming. I want everyone from Lisa. Barbara's last on the list at the moment, but I want her in too. But I want Kaya. No, Kaya's just. We only got him for the wish. But leave Kaya. But the rest of them, I want them. God, you do that every time. That won't get annoying. Sayu's next then. Level up. 2 books. They're gone. They're gone. Where's all my books? See, I've hit the wall. Hit the wall, man. Free to play. But books are available. All I have to do is just troll around these places, killing people, opening chests. I've done all the obvious chests in these areas. But, let's be fair, there's still about 50% of all of this area still contains 50% more chests. So I've only had half of it. Done the obvious ones. Don't know where the other ones are. Not going to look on the list. Going to have to cover it my own 2 feet. World exploration, 51%. I assume that means only 50% of the chests have been had. That's what I assume it means. So there's still a bit more to do around here. Fair enough. And, glaring error on our map, we have to get up the mountain this weekend. That's on our list this weekend. So still a bit more to do there. We won't completely run dry of books, I'm sure. We'll get some more, hopefully by doing this as well. I mean, I don't know what's going on now. I'm on the chasm. I don't want the chasm. I want the... What's going on? Hang on.
It was on a deserted moonlit night
Shut up now,
that the
book
hero
boy.
approached the vile dragon's limpid lair.
Fucking press them. Shut up, book boy. Event details. What's going on here now? I'm here. The fuck are you on about? Get out of the way, you.
I'm Genta. Yeah, are you ready for your drum along?
Yeah?
Let the drum along begin!
It's not Guitar Hero, is it? Is it Guitar Hero? Is it Guitar Hero? I'm not going to read this. Hang on, I should. Different notes appear on the screen. When a note falls on the decision line, strike the decision line to score points. Click it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to click all around here. I'm not very good at this. I've only just recently got on the Wasserdirt keyboard. Clicking all around here. I'd rather just press ABX, you know, like Parappa the Rapper. I'd rather do it Parappa the Rapper. Hold it until it disappears. Right, you fuckers. Oh, they're on the keys. Oh, God. No, can't I just click it with the ASDJKL? Okay. I didn't know where that's going. Shit! Fuck this! And you can't just click it, can you? Because, yeah, I've got... No. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Keep your fucking primos, mate. Keep your primos. We'll do this one. We'll try it on normal. Let's try it on normal. Keep your primos, mate. I don't like this. If I wanted to do, if I wanted to do this, I'd be a Guitar Hero streamer. I don't even know which buttons my fingers are on. And you can't really tell exactly where these things are going to land until they get quite close. I think. I can't anyway. Now I've got like gritty eyes because I'm staring at the screen. I don't like this. Is that enough? No. I feel like I could learn this. I feel like if you made me, you know, if this was my fucking job, I'd have to learn how to do this. Oh, don't get me doing this. It's not good for my mental health. Oh, I've seen those Guitar Heroes. It's really stressful in a way. And I mean, it's an absolute skill. And it's already making me think, how much better can I get now? It's already making me feel like I want to do it more. Not that I want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't like doing it. But, like, 5 failed, 16 good, why not all perfect? That's what my brain is saying to me now. Why not all perfect? Couldn't you do that a bit better? Yes, I can. Yeah, come on then. I don't like doing it though. Let's do it though. It's like speed running or something. Like, you've got to have a... Where's my chuffing? That's not good. I could set fire to the dog or anything. It's like speed running though, isn't it? You've got to have a sort of... sadistic side. Like self-sadistic, masochistic, I don't know what the word is. You know, you've got to hate yourself in a way. Yeah, haven't you? You got to hate yourself in a way to do this shit. Like, it's not. It is fun in a way, but it's also stressful. It gets your heart going. Like, you find it difficult. You fuck up all the time. It wouldn't be fun if you didn't fuck up all the time, would it? Like, if it was easy, Guitar Hero wouldn't be any fun, would it? Guitar Hero wouldn't be any fun if it was easy. So you fuck up all the time. And it just, oh, fucked it, I've got to start again. Like, you do, in this, every time I make a mistake, my brain says, stop it and start again. And as soon as you've made one mistake, you fucked it. But I'll do all the normal ones. This game, man. It's going to make me... Shh. It's going to make me do all these quests for primos, and by the end of it, I'm going to be, like, into it. I'm going to have learned where my keys are. It's going to make me do it. I don't want to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
I'm Genta. Are you
Shut up,
ready
you.
for your drum along? Let the drum along be.
All of you can shut up. Hang on. Let's edit beat map. You may add notes even as the music is playing. Click the input to add notes at the current moment. Oh my god, you can make your own one. Hey. This is pretty... Like, this is basically... This is metaverse level stuff. You've got a game, Genshin Impact, and in that game, oh, here's Guitar Hero. And he's just Guitar Hero. No, we've got like a Guitar Hero with an option for a modding community. Make your own. It's pretty fucking... That's pretty big. Pretty good. Whack that in. Only for 17 days. It's like a whole game in itself, this. start something up here. It's pretty cool. I'm impressed. I mean, now you can edit your own. I'm well impressed. I haven't got the 17 days to put into it to make one of my own tunes. And I wonder if you'd be able to make your own tune. Like, could I upload my own music? Or, I don't know. Click to play music. Right, now let's have a look at that. I bet it's an absolute nightmare. I can't follow it. All of them, look, all of them. Play all of them. Fucking absolute nightmare. Yeah, absolute nightmare. Right, let's just do this. Normal, JKL, ASD, JKL. I mean, I wish it wasn't the keyboard and I could make more sense of it in my brain, but... Oh, if you could make me play my actual guitar to this, I'd have more chance. Pressing fucking K and S. Fail! Fucking press that one, you chuffer! Little flute solo there. The fuck is this music? Is this the music that won the competition recently? There was a competition to do some music. Because it's kind of Genshin Impact E, but it's not very Genshin Impact. Somewhere between Genshin Impact and Las Vegas. Thank God they made this easy enough for people like me to follow. I mean, I got enough there, didn't I? I got enough, didn't I? I'm pressing the... Oh, I thought we were done. Fucking twats. Thought I got enough there. Time to shine. Got it. Got it. Leave me alone. I'll claim that. I'll claim that. I mean, I do want the Mora, but you can leave me alone. So, we'll try this one. You ready? I just want the fucking primos. Leave me alone. Right. Okay. I mean, I'm not playing Genshin Impact now. I'm doing this. What the fuck's this? J, K, D, S. I mean, you can't say to me J, K, D, S. I can't work like that. These are all alright, all coming in the same place. Keep doing that. Fuck me about doing all KDS. Fucking patting his little drum. I should have chosen a different character to do this with. Oh, there's a little wet boy in his drum. That's putting me off now, wet boy in his drum. It's putting me off. His little wet fucking hands. Stop puffing your drum, wet boy. He's not banging his drum in time. He's out of sync. Fucking wet boy. Get out. Get off the screen, wet boy. Failed. Oh, hold that. Hold it like when you on the motorway and you don't just past the services. Just hold that now. We're nearly home. We're nearly home. You'll have to hold that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Patting on the drum. This is simulated drumming. Failed. Simulated patting on the drum. Simulated. Good completion. That'll do. That'll do. I'll have that. I'll have that. I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. Who's in my party? Who's in my party? We like to party, look. That's more like it.
I'm Genta.
Shut up, you.
Are you ready for your drum?
You can shut up.
Let the drum along be.
No, I said you can shut up. No, I'm automatically on a WD, and now it wants me on ASD. It's fucking... Come on then. This is more like it. Look, she's got the drum now. That's much more like it. See, without Wet Boy putting me off, it's much easier. I could probably do this one. Dun 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 dun. It's like K-pop. Oh, I missed that. Fuck. It's a bit like Fleetwood Mac. This song sounds a bit Fleetwood Mac, doesn't it? Shit, now what's happening? Da 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 da. We got there. That was probably my favourite one. Probably my favourite one. So, thanks for that. Just checking I've claimed all my rewards, yeah? Thanks for that. Let's try it on hard. Because that was my favourite one so far, so let's see if I can do it on hard. Da, 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 da. Like, because JK and L don't actually pertain to notes. It's just like a random different way to put it. Oh, I missed that. I pressed it and let it go. Shit. Fuck. Such a boomer. Oh, you'd never get me on Guitar Hero, mate. I'm not a boomer anyway, because I'm Generation X. There you go. Not a fucking boomer. You know, I could play the guitar, the actual guitar. I can actually play the guitar, so I... No, you know, I'm not awful and I'm not great, but like, I could just jam around on the guitar, but fucking this shit, can't do this. Can't do this. I got that one. Alright, pro. Pro at this now. Fucking pro at this. Fucking what's going on with Genshin Impact? Where's my primos? Oh, DD. Ah. Oh, why am I... Fucking, I'm not pro at this. I feel like this is what like goes on in Stevie Wonder's head when he plays the piano. Just pressing all the keys now, I've lost it completely. Just having a guess, just having a guess. Da, 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 da. Is that enough? Was that enough? That was enough. Felt a bit out of my depth there, though. Why is this one locked? Unlocks in 6 hours. And this is the best one. Isn't it? This is clear. It's interesting, isn't it? Unlocks in 6 hours, unlocks in a day, unlocks in 2 days, so it's not all available yet. If I want to get more, got to keep coming back to this. Got to sort this shit out if I want more of this. If I want more out of this, I don't want any more out of this. J, D, J. It has no musicality to me because my brain's saying J, D. It's like my brain's trying to type. You know, it's like trying to type words. K, K, S, S, K, S, D, J, D. And I'm trying to turn those words in my brain into music. I need a keyboard with like an actual piano. That's why they have that guitar for Guitar Hero, isn't it? Paimon, Paimon, Paimon's great. Paimon, 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 Paimon. Paimon got in my head there and started to mess me up. Paimon, you chuffer. It's not over yet. Fuck. I'm no good at this. Just give me the Mora. Give me the Mora. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me alone. Where's the hill? I'm gonna go on the hill and sing, you said. You said this one of the hills was the singing hill. Is it this?
Make my escape.
Make my escape. It's the singing hill. What's this? Collect 8 particles in 40 seconds. Well, where are they? Like, where are they? Is that... It's not under that thing. Is it that... It's not that. Oh, I've fallen off. Oh, they're over there, look. I've got to swim. It's a bit late now. It's a bit late now. I'll come back and do that another time. Go for a swim. Chuffers. You want me to dive in and swim over there, look. You chuffer. I ain't into that. I ain't into that. Don't have a leaf on my head for no reason, mate. Failed. Oops. Whoops.
Make my escape.
So that's the drum festival. It's a load of fucking nonsense, frankly, isn't it? Like, what are they doing? It's like Guitar Hero just put in the game. It's quite good. Quite good. What's this? Little cat girl. Observe. This is Miss Hina Standy. It was originally in front of Yay Publishing House. Goodness knows why it's here now. The bulletin board, please. A bulletin board. Are there any bulletins? Oh, there's messages. Caution, a group of youths who call themselves this gang are hosting an event. Report illegal activity to the commission. Her message. I'm surprised to see someone hosting a festival. The view here is amazing. It's not the liveliest festival, it's magic in its own way. Go, Akari gang. Tell me no, and I'll get you some fireworks. When I first heard someone wanted to rent the advertising board, I refused. But the offer was generous, so I thought I'd pay a visit to the site first. That's your message. The moment I arrived at the venue, I was deeply touched. Even with such a tight budget and a miserable venue, the organisers still managed to reserve enough budget for Miss Hina. Surely this is true love. I signed the rental contract immediately. It's more like an email that, like a sort of, you know, business thing. I don't need that on the bulletin board. I don't think we need to read any more of that. But if we can stand on it, I'd quite like to be on top of it. Thank you. Oh, no. The sun's going to go down in a minute. I want to get my photo. No, I'm not allowed. Right, fine. There's the sun. Let's get my photo. Make my escape. There she is. So yeah, I've hit the wall this week in Genshin Impact. I've hit the wall. And as part of that, I'm supposed to be going down all the domains. Oh no, I'm supposed to be down all the domains. But, oh, we've got 12 books. We've got 12 books. Look, this will show you. 12. Let's have 12. 45. 3. 4. 49. Where's all my books? I haven't got any more books again.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
Several photos all looking the same, but different backgrounds. I might have to cut my hair like that. And this is why we really need Klee. Because we've got one of them, look. We've got one of them, haven't we? We've got one of them. One little one. Need more little ones. We need that zombie chemist. And we need Klee. Yeah. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and fight the Pyro Regisvine.
As you wish.
It's my choice. Can't stop me. Maybe I should be pepping Barbara up earlier because she's still not in our squad. Look, these levels. 64 needs evolving. 60 is up. 61 is up. 61 is up. 61 is up. 60 needs evolving. 50 needs evolving. 49 needs evolving. Barbara's still not in it, is she?
I'll scout ahead.
Let's go and see what we can do to this thing. Where am I? I'm using my marbles. Because I need these for Amber. And then after that we've got to go and do the cryo because I need them for chuffing someone else. And I still can't get my hands on any Valbreeze. Valbreeze are my biggest bottleneck. Everything else I can produce. You know, I can go out here and I can grind. I can do my little dailies, I can grind, but Valbreeze... Valbreeze don't seem to be easily available. Don't know why. Hello. Hello, Josie. I could do ley lines for books. That's true, yeah. That's true, actually. I should... Well, hang on. Wait. I could do the ley lines for the books, but I've got to do the bosses for the materials. I ain't got enough resin. Is that the deal? Am I going to run out of resin? Is my grind going to be stuck behind resin? Time is money, friend. So either I spend some money to allow myself to have more time in game productively, or I just wait, my resin gets topped up. If that's the case, it's alright, I'll wait. But if I'm behind a wall, like, one of the good things is if I have to wait for resin to do a boss fight or a ley line, I can go and gather the Valkyries, or I can fight the Fatui skirmishers. That's cool. So with some of them, I've got other things that I can do. Like I can go and beat up some big hilly churls, gather those masks. But my Valkyries are a massive problem. They don't reappear. They're not there again today. I need 45 for her. I need... $30 for her. I need 30 for her. So my Valkyries are a huge problem now. So I need to grind bosses, I need to do the books, I need to do the weapon ascension material and the Valkyries. Like, it's quite a lot. I don't know if I've got the time for it. We'll just see how it goes. But I've hit the wall. I've officially hit the wall. Run out of money, Mora. I ran out of the Mora before I ran out of anything else. I did delay lines for the Mora. Spent all the books. Now I've got no books. I'm back to square one. So I don't mind. It's part of the grind, isn't it? I'm here doing it. But it's interesting that I didn't notice it before because I was just playing the game. It was a never-ending supply of stuff. And it never seemed to, like, the amount of time I put into the game yielded a lot more books and stuff than it's yielding at the moment. At the moment, it's slowed down a little bit, and I hit the wall where I ran out of all the stuff. It's just one of them things. I mean, I did do a bit of grind in the early days, off-stream, just running around, learning the gaff, you know, running around Mondstadt, picking up books.
Don't we have a job to do?
And so I could just go back to just running around and grinding until I've got enough stuff. That's alright. But it's interesting that I did actually hit the wall. I've hit it now. Here we are at it. How much? I've got 125 resin, and once I've done that, I can't get anything else. I've got to wait for the Valkyries. They're not back here now. I've got to wait for them. And I can't do any more bosses once I've done my bosses. And I can't do any more hidden palaces once I've done my bosses. You know, once I spent my resin, I spent my resin. So then I go and run around after the hilly churls for their masks. So I still can grind, but I'm hitting the wall. That's what's happening. Hello, you.
You can't run! No, my sword! Shiver! Judgment!
Actually hit it, mate.
You can't run! I must leave no stone unturned. As a dutiful maid would.
Now I know it's Corolla, but I'm just going to keep trying to stay alive. Picking off my little shields. Alright, now I can hit it. Let me weave you a verse.
Punishment. You can't run. Steady as stone.
Please don't kill me.
Outlines your fate.
Thank you.
You can't run. to me.
You can't run! Yeah. Judgment!
Hit it on its side.
Yeah.
Ah, nasty. Got it.
You can't run!
Rain outlines your fate.
Judgment!
You're dead. One big dead flower. See? I'm getting up there again with the world level. Wait, I'm not behind a wall if I focus on 4 characters. Yeah, but like this is another thing. I didn't get to that, did I? I didn't get to the wishes. We just did a really good flower. Really good flower. And what have we got? Oh, do you know what? You said I was going to start getting good stuff, and I did. I got a legendary hat or some shit. It wasn't a good one, but I got one. Attack and energy recharge and elemental mastery. That's not a particularly good one. But I do realise now as well, my swordman, my wet boy, his special move isn't recharging as quickly as I'd like it to. In some combat situations, I'm waiting on that, whereas everyone else recharges really quickly. So I need to address that, maybe. But he does do a lot of damage. There's the Everflame seeds. I need them. Thank you. That was for Amber. Still need to do it again. It's funny, isn't it? Still need to do it again. I'll be able to craft those, but I'm one of those out, so I still need to do it again. And I could just go away and do it again, but then it's our resin, isn't it? It's our resin. 2 more boss fights in me today. So I need to do those ley lines. It's all, you know what I'm saying? I think I get the books out the chests, and I'm starting to scavenge for chests now. I'm starting to run around beating up bosses for their masks and, you know, stuff like that. Scavenging for chests. Beating up, not bosses, sorry, just regular enemies. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I keep...
who was it? Was it Noelle? I mean, this is a good example, though, like... You just pick one of these, like, they drop these things, yeah? Okay? So then you navigate, and there it is on the map.
You leave, you call me.
Like, I can do this endlessly to get these things. And this is actually fine, you know, I need to get these things, so I need to do this grind. But I've only got 2 more proper bosses in me this evening, haven't I? Which is kind of fine, because I suppose, in a way, that's as much time as I can spend on it today. But, you know, if you don't notice the wall, if you're not leveling up as many characters, and if you're not spending as much time a day, I guess. Get off there. Not me off there, you off there. Right, Chuffer. Where have you gone? Right, you're over there. That's you frozen.
Steady as stone.
Oh.
As a good knight should.
Wow, that quick, didn't you, Chuffer?
You can't run!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Shiver! Yeah!
No, my sword.
Yeah!
Chuff off.
You can't run!
Oh, you Chuffer. Caught in a wall there. Get me out of that wall. There you go. Oh, he died. He got killed. I've been experimenting with Razor in the place of the hot chef. Get off there. Get off there.
Punishment! Yeah!
Come on, where's your special, you see? Where's his special? There we go. Oh, no.
Let me weave you a verse.
Judgment!
eat those arrows, mate.
Judgment.
Mate, you eat those arrows. I'm not getting these masks that I'm supposed to be getting.
Judgment.
Where's the masks? Anyway, so I can do that, and then what it'll do is on the map, it will send me some more. You know, there'll always be some more of them mapped on the map somewhere. It should be, shouldn't there? Once you've just done some, it brings up some more. Anyway, sometimes it brings them up over here, and I can't get them because I haven't done the mountains yet. But we've got to do the mountains. There'll be a lot more chests there as well. Got to do that. But yeah, that's the wall, isn't it? Come up against the wall. So it's okay because you can still grind stuff. If you're really committed, free to play, you don't have to worry about not actually putting any... Like, it would be crap if you wanted to play and you couldn't achieve anything. That would be awful. But because there's always these to grind, there's always Valberries to pick. Even though I can't find any fucking Valberries to pick. And don't get me wrong, you know, I've looked on the internet and I know where all the Valberries are. I know where all the Valberries are, they're all up here. But I picked them all yesterday, and now they're not here anymore. So...
My family makes ornate umbrellas that block neither rain nor shine. Their sole purpose is for decoration upon a wall.
You can visit as many players as you want and take the flowers from their world. Unbelievable. Like, and well, it's not like they're respawned for both of us. Like, I go to their world and I just take their flowers, you mean? Like, there's resources in their world. I take them, they're gone. They can't take them as well. It's not like there's two sets of spawning. You mean they're gone? That would be a right chuffer, wouldn't it? That would be a right chuffer. I'm not going to do that to people, but bloody hell. The free battle pass, still getting free stuff. Still not feeling like I want to pay for it. You know, I did say, there's two things. I'm fully committed to playing free to play all the way to the end on this stream to find out what that's like. But at this point, I'm spending so much time here. Again, it's one of those predatory mechanics. You spend a lot of time here, you think, oh, I might start spending some money. Before you know it, instead of just paying the £40 you would have paid for a game, you've gone over that and you spent more than that. I'm still playing FIFA 18, I only bought that once, 40 quid. But you can go over that, you can spend more than that. You know, I might find it fair to unlock whatever it's called, that, for £8 or £17. You know, maybe I've played so much Genshin Impact, they deserve £20 off me. So maybe I'm drawn into making a purchase. In the real world, I would be. But now, like, 'cause in the real world, I've hit a bit of a wall, hit there, hit a bit of a, you know, thing, get more XP materials here, look, a large amount. Get more stuff, more resin, like, no thanks, no, leave. But I would be tempted to in real life, because I'm playing so much. Like, when I played Hearthstone, I was free to play, and then I thought, hang on, I'm playing this every day. If I spend a little bit of money, I get all the cards. I'm really enjoying it. Why don't I spend money on the thing I enjoy, my hobby? If I was going swimming, I'd give them the money to go in the swimming baths. And I enjoy this. Why don't I just reward the people who did me so much joy with a little bit of money, and I get something out of it? That's honestly how I feel, you know, ethically. But this preys on the idea that you're here, so you might as well spend a bit of money. And then you might as well spend a bit more, and then you might as well spend a bit more, and before you know it, you're spending a lot. Like, that's the idea here, but because we're doing free to play, I'm not going to do it. I don't want that picture, that was a mistake. What I do want to do, though, is have a quick look at these wishes, because we've got 5,300 primos now. They are starting to stack up. You haven't picked Valberries over 3 months. Oh my god, not everyone needs Valberries. How can that be? Not everyone levels Lisa. But Lisa's one of the characters the game actually just gives you for free. So of course everyone levels Lisa. You've got to level all the characters the game gives you for free, because you were leveling them, you got them, you were leveling them. You can't just abandon them, that would be horrible. Poor old Lisa, sat back drinking her tea at level 40. 5,300. You've got her at max level. Oh my god. Oh my god. making me jealous of your Lisa. Because my Lisa's sat there sucking on a fucking blackberry wishing it was a Valberry. She's got wolf hooks, she ain't got no Valberries. She's fighting the other characters for their Valberries. We've got loads of these now, but we don't want to wish on these banners. We've got one free one of these. Yay! Been saving it up for stream. And I wonder if this can give us any extra. It can't, can it? Like, you can get this stuff, which obviously is good for leveling up characters. You know, you get a new character, you can buy some of this stuff. I can get those masks I needed, look. I get that. I spend money, I've got more stuff to spend in the shop, I can get those masks. I get it. I get it. I could accelerate. I'm not going to. Saving all that in-shop stuff for this. They're the best wishes. I'm saving it for that. Thank you very much. But I can see where you might end up spending, you know, spending on this, look. That's not what I want. I want wishes, mate. But yeah, Mora, Mystic Ore, XP, that's all here. All the stuff you need is here. Now, the thing is, I'm going to be making some wishes, but the game's throwing a lot of primos at me. I'm saving them up. Now, imagine this. We've had duplicates of Wet Boy. 1 star. 1 character. Rosie. 1, 2. 2 characters. That's 3 in total. Duplicate. Crispy. Duplicate. 4 in total. 5 in total. I could have had 5 more characters than I've got. Could have had 5 more characters than I've got. Imagine I had 5 more characters on that list. I've run out of books already with this list. What if I had 5 more characters? What the fuck? There wouldn't be enough books to go around, mate. I know not everyone's having Valberries. I can see the next banner on the notifications. Don't even start me. Don't even start me. If it's not clear, I don't want to know. But, if it's not Klee or Bedouin or Hoi Tao, I don't want to know. But imagine I've got loads more characters. What am I going to do then? What I'm going to do then is either be pressured to spend more money, or pressured to spend the wish dust that you get out of the wishes on this stuff. Now, if you get a new character, I'm now at level 60 going on 70. I get a new character now. Let's say we make a wish now and we get Klee. You can't get her apparently, but like whoever. Let's say you get Klee. Or whoever. Let's say you get Klee, right? I wish now and get Klee. Brilliant. I can't use her. It's like getting a present at Christmas with no batteries in it. You can't use it. Brilliant. Just sits there in the box. Unless you're prepared to go and spend some money or, you know, get loads more wish dust and spend it on this stuff. You can buy your way to it. You can put her into contention by... What's that? Oh, it's refreshing. Right. You can buy your way into it. But you can't... you know, you can't grind it necessarily. Maybe you can. Maybe there's a number of chests out there I haven't got. Maybe I could grind it a bit more. But I need to be grinding my bosses, don't I? And I need to be grinding my other stuff. There's only a limit. There's a limit. Imagine if I got another 5 characters I was grinding. And you know what I'm like, right? This is the problem. I'm a whale and I'm playing free to play. I'm a whale without whale money. I'm a whale with minnow pockets. There's a phrase. He's a millionaire with lemonade. He's a champagne Charlie on lemonade pockets. Have you ever heard that? Champagne Charlie on lemonade pockets. It means you champagne lifestyle, but lemonade pockets. You understand what I'm saying there? You can't afford the lifestyle. I like the lifestyle. If you give me the infinite money, I might have already got my Chuffing Klee. You know, I like the having the stuff. I don't have the money. So I'm playing free to play, but in my mind I'm a whale. Right? And that means... What it means is, although I can't afford it, in my mind I don't want any of these. Even Kaya, really. I'm thinking once everyone's leveled, I'll go back and level him. But I want everyone useful. I want Sayu in the squad. Not every time, but I want her, you know, floating about. She's a bit useless at the moment. You know, I want them all up there. Even if I don't use them that much. Even if they're sitting on the sidelines a bit, like Lisa. She's much more useful for the Oceanid fight than anything else for me at the moment. But, you know, I want her for that. So I can't leave them to languish. My brain won't let me. So that means Valbreys are on the list. But they're out, I can't do Valbreys. That means books are on the list. That means marionettes are on the list. That means Crystal Marrow's on the list. It means everything's on the list, doesn't it? It means everything's on the list. And God help us if it gives us another... God help us if it gives us another character, you know? God help us if it gives us another character. Let's go somewhere nice. Clearly there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot more for me to grind. Like, look, from here I can see one of those challenges. I can see... I would nearly pick that up by mistake, that was a firefly. I can see no chests, no? No, there should be some chests. There surely will be. There you go, look, there's a chest. So there's obviously lots more for me to grind. Oh, I haven't got the fire girl. Hang on. I'm not ready. Hide in the bush here, yeah? Just hide in the bush. Hide in the bush. Just chill, just hide in the bush. Just hide in the bush. Just chill.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Fair play. Fair play, love. Right, out the bush now. Let's go for them.
You can't run! Shiver! Judgment!
Get out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. You can't run!
I'm on the chest, can't move.
My blade!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
The fairy!
Punishment!
Yeah! Boba, get them!
You win.
I'm getting better. I feel like I'm getting better at the game. Obviously, I've been grinding it a bit. And also, like, my squad choice, the way they work together. Like you said about the meta being Zhangling and Jinqui. Like,
I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
my use of the elements. Like, I'm obviously getting better at it, I think. When I can hold my shit together. So that's good. I picked up a chicken by mistake then. But that little fight then. Where are you, Sayu? Where's my books? Focus on the bare minimum you need to play the game with relative ease, so you don't need to hit an actual wall. Yeah, you're right. I think I'm happy doing a bit of grind in the week and not achieving objectives, because like that's the way we're playing, isn't it? Do you remember with the stream, I'm doing story at the weekend, commissions in the week. In the week, I'm not, if I come up against any major thing, I'm saying I'll just leave that until we'll do that at the weekend, you know? The only thing that I'm not bringing to the stream that maybe I could is little bits and pieces like side quests and, you know, a little bit of exploration, but, you know, there's a limit, isn't there? Like, if I'm playing in the week, I'm doing my commissions, I will be running around and finding things. That's just going to happen. And like I say, I'm not going to bring every commissions stream to stream, because it's just me playing at like 11 o'clock at night quickly to get everything done before I have to knock it on the head. But look, there's more stuff. It's never-ending stuff, isn't it?
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
There's another chest. So there is a lot more for me to grind. No real problem there. The only issue is, like I said, the story mode was carrying me along. I was running around doing stuff in the week, and I never felt like I was missing anything. Never felt like there was anything like in short supply. I just had it in my inventory when I wanted to level up. I just, you know, might have needed to go and beat a boss twice, and then it was done. But now I'm like, you know, pick your thing. Weapon, character, whatever, in whatever order you want, I've got to go and grind it. It's not in my inventory. Got to go and grind it. That's where I'm at. And that's part of the game, I suppose. That's okay. You know, going... I was thinking about this the other day, about Diablo and their weapon progression. A lot of the time, because Diablo's just recently come out, it's caused a stink. And a lot of time, I used to play Diablo 3. And a lot of the time in that, like, you just get a load of stuff, and it, like, I don't want any of it. Is it better than any of the stuff I've got? No, just bin it. Like, what's the point in that? What would actually be better is if you could use that stuff to make your stuff better. Well, you can in this. You can. You know, you up that value of the weapons by, and all those artifacts. You can do that. Yeah, like, the only issue is that you don't have it in the event. But if you want it, you can go out and get it. Most stuff. Valberries, okay, I've got a bit of a bottleneck on my Valberries, but the idea is that if I need stuff to grind up to, like, if I want to be a Pyro squad, I don't just get given all the Pyro stuff automatically, but I can go and get it by beating up this Pyro thing a number of times. And if I want a new character to be an Animo powerhouse, let's go and do some Animo bosses. Let's get them the stuff. You know, it gives you the opportunity to work towards the thing you want, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. Having an objective in the distance, a little bit in the distance, and working towards it is absolutely fine. On here, they do a similar thing here in this in this path. You choose the weapon you want, and you chart the course for it, and then you do the wishes. I'm not going to do any wishes on this, but let's say I, you know, wanted that, and I press chart course. You earn fate points when you don't get the wishes you want, and those fate points end up going towards the weapon. That's a system. That's a good system. They should do that for the characters. They should do that sort of thing all over the game. They should do that for the characters for sure. You should be able to choose which character you're wishing towards, and you should be able to get towards the, you know, the thing you want. You should be able to get there. I don't know enough about that path to really comment on it, but so that's what this is in game. That's what this is. If you want to be a Pyro squad, go and, you know, fight the Pyros. If you want the marionette cause for your Sayu, go and fight that chuffer. It's up to you. Just a limit on the resin. So today I can only do 2 more things. But time of day that it is, I've only got enough time to do 2 more. With all my chuffing and all that drumming. And I tell you what, I had a look at this. I'm glad you're here now, Josie. I had a look at this. I tried to get the chasm unlocked. I'm not going to get that unlocked in time to do the chasm event. It's a shame. I'm going to miss the chasm event. But looking at the chasm was brilliant. I only did half of it because I thought this is actually a big story quest. I didn't realise. Maybe I should save it for stream. I'm halfway through it. That's how it is. There's chests galore. You know, there's bosses. Haven't done that boss. Haven't investigated that. But I thought I was just going down there to do the... I said this earlier in stream, but... I thought I was just going down there to do that. Prerequisite quest. Led to a prerequisite quest, led to a prerequisite quest, led to a prerequisite quest, and I look, I haven't even uncovered the place. I'm leaving it for now. But there's more in the game that I haven't done that provides more books. There's all this, side quests. So I'm not really at the wall. The only wall I'm really at is I could maybe do a few more of these. Once I really can only speak once I've cleared these off, can't I? Because there's a few more books here. A fair few. Not loads, but a fair few. So there you go.
Nice and spicy.
What are you doing now, you chuffers? Everyone's having a pop.
Judgment! No, my sword! Lights out. I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
How are you?
Out of the frying pan, into the fun!
You're dead.
No, my sword.
What are you? You're electric? That's fire as well, isn't it? That's fire as well, isn't it?
You can't run. Shiver. Rain cutter.
I'm quite pleased that we got this little wet boy as well, because he's quite the little kung fu. Chuffing hell, man! Stop electrocuting me. He's like quite the kung fu styles. They're all quite
I hope we find long lost ancient
kung fu
literature.
style. They're all quite kung fu style, but I like his sword style. How dare you try to test my style? I like his sword style, so he's cool. I'm glad I got him. You know, there were a lot of other characters that I could have got, so I am glad I got him. Oi. I didn't think you could enter the lower chasm before doing the Inzuma. I've only managed to get there. I thought it was just unlocking the event. It's not. It's the whole thing. So, that system exists for characters, just better. Yeah, I mean, like, what I mean is, if I'm wishing, yeah, I shouldn't just wish for nothing and hope. But what should happen is, we'll do our wish here, right? What should happen is, when I press this button, instead of pressing that, I should have one of these. I should pick out which character I want. Klee. Yeah, Klee. Or Kiki, don't mind Kiki, Klee or Kiki, yeah? And then I press wish, I don't get it, but I get 1/100th of it. Goes on the bank, goes on the scoreboard, like the pity timer, but for the one you want. I get 1 Klee point. And I do 100 wishes, eventually I get Klee. 100 wishes that are not Klee equals Klee, do you know what I mean? Something like that. Hi Lady Dwayne. Hi Dwayne. You know nothing about games, you can tell I've got abundant eyebrows. Yeah, I certainly do. I certainly do. I'm not particularly hirsute, but I've got the old eyebrows on the go, haven't I? If you don't pick out the middle from time to time, it could completely overgrow, but might have a bit of the monobrow. But I'm not having that fucked with. I'll tell you for why. It might be more attractive to trim it and pluck it and mess with it. But I had a girlfriend once, and she was a beauty therapist. They say therapist. Therapy's the wrong word for that shit. Therapy's the wrong word, man. Therapy will make you feel better. This girl didn't. She got me down. She was like picking at my eyes. And I tell you, it was like torture pain. And I think she was doing it to deliberately put me through pain, as like a sort of, see how much pain this fella can handle. I don't know, any day in my life. I'll just have eyebrows. I'll just have eyebrows. That's how they are. That's how they are. So, thanks for my voice. Thanks for I'll take the rough with the smooth. Nice eyebrows, nice voice. I mean, eyebrows, negative, but voice, acceptable. I mean, I have to talk like this. What else am I going to do? I could talk like this. It's not how I normally do. The dog don't like it. What is it, Mark? Right, steady. Steady, what, you think there's someone here? Do you think there's someone here? There won't be. There's no one here. There's no one there, don't get worried. Daddy's here. Yeah, Daddy's here. Fucking Daddy's here, mate. Don't get worried. Sorry, the dog got excited then. Being the man of the house, I just have to go and open the front door to nobody, because I knew there was nobody there. But you know, were there somebody to be there, I'd have had to say, "What do you want, you chuffer?" Yeah, and I can't. I'm not going to talk in a different way because I'm not Michael Jackson. Again, I was on YouTube earlier. I stream on YouTube's in the daytime. We're doing tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT on our YouTube channel, Ganji Kid. We're doing Needy Streamer Overload. That's what we're doing tomorrow, Needy Streamer Overload. So I was doing that earlier, and I maintain you have to take the rough with the smooth and not get too big-headed and not get too down. Like, this is the internet. If someone says, like, kill yourself, like, ignore it. And if someone says, oh, your video is fucking brilliant, thanks very much for putting this video up, then just, yeah, thanks. I just cut off the top and bottom end of all the comments and just kind of put them aside. I've had an ASMR channel that was reasonably successful, and people said lovely, nice things on it, but I can't let myself get all inflated about it. So thanks. Nice to have a new chatter here. Nice to have a new person here. You're here to witness this wish. And I've said now that I'm going to get Kiki or Klee. So being as I'm a streamer, I'm going to press this button, and it's not going to come back crappy bow. It's not going to come back fucking chuffing sword. It's not going to come back fucking book. It's going to come back Kiki. Three stars on Amazon. Fucking 3 stars on Amazon. Get rid of that. That's gone. That was our free wish. But look, I'm saving up the primos. 5304, saving them up. The next banner's coming, whenever that comes. It's not even one we want. We're saving them up, though. But God help us if we got loads more people, eh? What would I do with them? I wouldn't be able to use them. They need a training area. They need like an area where you can go and rank up your new people. Don't they? Because I can't bring them out on missions. At the moment, we're just about level 60s. We are world level 5, adventure rank 42, so we're about to push 45 and make another jump. But I'm just about keeping up. But if I switch in, bless them, and I do like using these characters now. I want to use Sayu, switch.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
And even our main, Amber, is lagging behind a little.
At the ready.
Now, if you now put these in, suddenly I've got a weak squad.
Make my escape.
Like, she's a level, whatever she's at. Let's go and find someone to hit.
Make my escape.
Let's go and find someone to smash. Investigate that. That's a bow. Another crappy bow for the collection. Throw that in the bin. Just run into... Can't go in there, look. Can't go in there. Alright. I only wanted to go and find someone for her to hit. So I could show you that she don't hit very hard. But you don't need to... You know, you get the gist, don't you? And it's a question of the artifacts then. But the artifacts are going on the good characters. And you don't get enough everything for everything, so... She's cool. Look at her running around. Whoa. What's she doing? She don't give a shit. She's fucking awesome. Picking up all this stuff. That's money in there. Leave it. Leave it. It's money in there, though. Leave it. It's money.
Make my escape.
Make my escape. It's just in there, though. It's money. Leave it. You can have that mushroom thing, that flower there. You can have that. That's yours. That's yours. That sea garden. The money over there. Just what about the sea garden that you just had? That was nice. That was, wasn't it? Finish that now. I want the money. What about in that chest? You can have the books. Okay, we'll have the books out the chest. She's gonna find someone to smash. Unfortunately, she's not gonna smash very hard. It's the only problem. Hello. Yeah. 100. 100? 100's not going to cut it, mate. Look at that, 1,000. 1,000. Amber, 100. Not very good. Him, 1,000. Much better. She can do her special. We'll have her special out. But 77, 200 then, well done. 77 though. That's not good enough.
Go, Barry! everybody! No one escapes my sights! I'll race you judgment!
Whereas this, much better. Oh, watch out, don't get smashed by that.
You can't run!
Lights out.
Should do all that, look. Should put that egg out. I'll let her have the finishing move. Oh, you bugger.
No, my sword.
Hit me then.
Witness the power of Gua.
Well, I'll let her have the finishing moves. There you go. She did it. She did it really. She did it really. Didn't she? She was the winner. She did it. There she is. Look at her with a big club. Oh, look at that. Put that there. She's so cool. I'm really pleased with the characters we got. Just a bit disappointed that the game isn't offering me... Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to go and do more grinding.
Maybe a growth serum?
But I've already done a lot of grinding this week, bear in mind. I have done a lot of grinding this week to get us where we are. Set us up for the weekend. We usually play Genshin Impact at the weekend on this channel. At the moment. Genshin Impact at the weekend. This looks ominous, doesn't it? This looks dangerous. What's going on in here?
Make my escape.
Make my escape. What's going on in here? I don't want to go any further. That looks dangerous. Oh, I want that though. I want that. Get me up there. Look, that's mine. Oh, juicy crystal marrow. Put that in your pocket. You want that later. That's yours, that is, so that's yours. That's your favourite, that is. Oh, you like that. That's your favourite. She enjoys that. Oh, look at it all over there. Oh, my God. This is the jackpot. Jackpot. Look, you'll love this. Enjoy that. Get that down your neck. Well, don't eat it. I mean, I don't know what you do with it, really. Is it edible? I've got that one. That one's inside the thing, but I got it. And that one, that's mine. I'm not allowed in there, though. Oh, but I bet there's loads more crystal marrow in there. Now what's happening to me? Am I getting electric killed or something? I think I'm getting electric killed. So that was bad. Let's get out of there. Look, she's dying. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Change character. Somehow I'm getting killed. Bit unfair, isn't it? It's a bit unfair. Getting electric killed.
Make my escape.
Let's have all that. And then... she did beat her ass, didn't she? I was supposed to roll with it. Oh yeah, that's true. She's still brilliant though. I'll get used to her, and then we'll get playing with her and it'll be better. But... Ascension. Oh, I've got 20! It's Marionette Cores. It's Marionette Cores. But I think that's one we want to do, because we can ascend her. We just need to go and do the Marionette Cores. That's all we need, so... She's on the list. But first, she needs to get some books down her chops. I haven't got enough books! It's never ending. I should just pick one thing, shouldn't I? I should just pick one character and say, I'm upgrading them, so I'm going to do all the things that she needs until she's got everything. That's what I should do. Let's show you a marionette kill, because I'm tough. I'm hard. I kick ass.
I'll bring my seasonings.
I'll bring my seasonings. And we think we'll go with Noel. I think we do. What is he? He's an Electro, isn't he? Or is he a Geo? I can't remember. Anyway, I think he's an... Actually, no, he's an Animo. He's an Animo. He, she, they, it. Non-specific gendered warrior.
Oh dear. Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
No. Frankly, no. Now is not laundry, and never will be. Nevermore will laundry be your priority, Noel. You don't have to do any more laundry. In fact, if it's any... Whoa, whoa, don't jump off there. You're going the wrong way. Noel. Are you going the wrong way? I don't know. No, you're not. You're going the right way. Okay, Noel. Okay. If you need laundry doing, though, don't ask Noel. She's not doing any more laundry. I'll tell you who's doing laundry from now on. Somebody else. She's got her own maid. That's who... Noel's got her own maid now. Oh, that was a terrible photo. Let's leave that. She's got her own... Right, get on the floor. Look at this chuffer. Comes out from behind the mask. Oh, my days. He's already wet.
Leave it all to me.
And he's a massive chuffer. I'm not able to freeze him, look.
Punishment.
Which I don't like at all.
Judgment.
Rain outlines your fate.
I don't know why I'm not allowed to freeze him, but I'm fucking not allowed to freeze him, and that's my main thing.
You can't run.
So I like freezing people, and he's unfreezable.
Judgment.
Oh god, not this. Stay away, you.
Nice and spicy.
Ah,
Lights out.
please, would you freeze? You'll never freeze for me, the chuffer.
Judgment.
Out of the frying
But I've played enough video games to know that if you stand behind the boss,
Race you.
that's the best place to be.
No, my sword. Let me read you a verse.
Now I can weave him a little. I don't like this when he does that. Oh, he's got me.
You can't run.
So now I need a bit of Noel in the place.
No stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Ah, you chuffer, he does that green one. It goes nuts on me. Noel them up. Some shields, some healing from Noel. More killing.
Boba, get them.
Oh, watch out for these green warrior people. Watch them, watch them.
Steady as stone.
Not this, not this. This giant chuffing thing.
Out of the frying pan. Into the...
Watch out. Not the green men, not the green men. Go for the main man. He does the green men. The green men don't exist. Look, they don't exist. Where is he? Where is he? Find him. Now I'm frozen. Ah. There he is. He's over there, the chuffer, the cheating chuffer.
Nice and spicy.
Getting beaten up here. I'm not having people die. I'm not having people die. Just not when they're just a bit hungry and they just need some hash browns. If they just want some hash browns, then I did fight him before. Yeah, I'm a cheeky chuffer. I dropped in. I needed the marionettes to. I was just doing my characters one by one. Ascend. It said marionettes. I said fuck it. I wasn't going to turn on stream just for one fight. But I have fought this chuffer before. And I can beat him, but he is a right chuffer, look.
You can't run. I must leave no
We're only
stone
halfway
unturned.
through, and we've already been on the food.
Judgment. No, my sword.
And I don't like being frozen at all, especially when I'm not allowed to do the freezing, you chuffer. Now where's he gone? He's over there, They seek him. Ah! Cheated me then.
Steady as stone.
I don't like that. He's getting tougher in my opinion as I'm going on, or I might be getting weaker, like worse.
At least it
No!
work. You can't run.
You're toast.
Get that out, right? Where is he gone? Where's he gone? Right. Not that. Noel, let's have Noel. Where's he gone? Ah! Didn't get my shield on in time. I'm playing badly now.
I'll catch up.
Run away from that. Chopping frozen. Get in on him, Noel. Let's switch to someone who's got more
Rain
health.
outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Nice and spicy.
Let's do some damage on him now. Where's he
Time
gone,
to
the
act.
chuffer? And then in the bag, because I need Noel to be full of food, because she's going to now heal the rest of the squad with her choppy chops. What am I doing? Giving her apples? What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Well, I might as well heal like that. And I'm running out of foods. So let's get this done. Ah, why do I always get slammed with that?
Judgment.
It's like I look for where he is, I see him. And I think that's where he is, I'll run at him and he kills me. I'm not leaving, I'm staying here, mate, we're fighting. Fucking doing your green attack, whatever. Where have you gone now? He's over there. And what happened then? I don't know.
Rain outlines your fate.
Judgment! As a dutiful maid would.
We're getting there, we're getting there. I've got shields, I've got shields. We're still getting there. I'm gonna hit this special. And then I'm gonna switch to Wet Boy. I'm gonna wet him up. And then I'm gonna switch here. I'm gonna melt him. Vaporize him. Getting froze, me getting froze.
I must leave no stone unturned.
We're still in this.
No, my sword!
Very much still in the lead here.
Witness the power of Gugwa!
This'll do it now, this'll do it. And is he dead? No, 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 wait, he's disappeared. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. I thought he had me then. I thought he had me. I thought he had me. Watching small characters say all the big monsters. Yeah, do you know what? That's a really interesting concept, isn't it? Scale and size. And I think actually in this game they do a really good job of... obviously you've got some characters that are smaller. And it might be really fun to have an entire squad of these small ones. I really wish I had. But then I'll need more books. But what's cool about it is that as you go through this game, the baddies get bigger, like physically. They're little boglins, aren't they? And then they get physically bigger. And now I'm fighting some quite big chuffers. And I like that sense of scale. I like it. It gives you the... when you're playing top-down ARPGs, like Diablo's in the news a lot this week, and the word Genshin Impact and Diablo seem to be getting thrown up together, don't they? They seem to be getting thrown up together. But when you're playing those, you're like top-down, they're like, they seem small. Even though they're supposed to be big, they're supposed to be big enemies and little... Like, they look like little dolls, don't they? Little doll's house. But this, the scale of it, because you're in it and it's around you and those enemies are big, it's got a, like, got a good, got a nice scale. They grow up. I don't know if the characters do grow up, but maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know if they do. But, the monsters do. The monsters get bigger. The enemies get bigger. There's my marionette cores. I'm a bit disappointed because I need 3 and I've got 2. But I've got... Let's not click it yet. I've got a fucking legendary flower. Or feather or something. There's my flower. That's HP. They're all HP. Energy recharge, crit rate, defense. That's no good. But this is going to be attack, 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 attack. Attack, HP, elemental mastery, and crit rate. Yeah. Little bit of money, only a little bit. And still need to do that again. Need to do that again. So now my choice is, but I did get a nice bit of stuff. My choice is, I'm at level 50. It's 51 resin. My choice is do another boss, do the same boss. You know, whatever. I might as well go around different bosses, picking up all this stuff. And then I'm sort of, once I've done that, I'm not done for the day. I can still go and kill loads of hilly churls and grind up the other necessary bits and pieces. I'm sort of done for the day, and I didn't get to do these places for these things. And I've got side quests to do, so there's always something to do, actually. I shouldn't say I've hit the wall. I hit the wall in one aspect because I run out of stuff. But there's always stuff to do. It's just the amount of time I can put in, I suppose. Not just the resin, but there's other stuff to do, so... Let's be fair, Genshin Impact is one of the best games ever. Fucking legendary flower. It's a really good feather, you would keep that. Maybe I'm just hypercritical, but... Where's me... artifacts. This is Wet Boy. Wet Boy's got a feather. Here's a feather's got attack, and then it gives you a percentage more attack, and it gives you crit rate. So that's all the things that you want. Yeah, it's got elemental mastery and defense, but it's got attack, attack, attack. This new one has got HP, elemental mastery, and crit rate. It's got crit rate, but there's no attack. Where's attack? Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. I'll see if I can get attack, attack, attack up on the internet. Manchester United fans sing this. I don't know where you are in the world. I don't know if you're into football or not. But Manchester United are not my team. Manchester United are not my team. My team's Birmingham City. But Manchester United sing this, I say song. It's not really a song. It's more them just yelling the word attack. But I hear this in my brain when I'm thinking about my stats. So I'm going to play it for you. If I can find it here. Attack, attack. This might be it. Might be it. Yeah. Attack, 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 attack. That's what they shout. Attack, attack. Because Man United, they don't want the. It's not okay. It's well good to get control of the ball and pass the ball around, dominate the game by keeping possession. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Pass it back to the defenders. No, go forwards with it and attack, 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 attack. That's what you want to do. That's what they want them to do. So that's what they shout. It's a style of football. You don't have to do it like that. You could play defensive football if you want, but attack, attack. It's a good alarm to wake someone up. But what that is, you see, I can't quite explain, but in my head, whenever I'm like looking at these things, that's what's going on in my head. I'm hearing that song. Attack, 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 attack. And that's why this one is attack and crit rate. This one is attack and attack. This one is attack, energy recharge, and attack, 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 attack. So that's what I'm hoping for with all of these. It doesn't matter who they're for and what they're, you know, Juzzy's reliably informed me that Barbara doesn't really need attack. She might just need HP. But I don't care. Attack, 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 attack. And there's no point in getting a flower and putting levels on it, leveling it up. I've done a couple during the grind recently. I did a couple for other people, for other characters. People, they're not real people. I changed someone's one of these. Which one did I do? Maybe this. Yeah, this is a good example. It was attack, attack, and then I got HP and elemental mastery on it. I just gave up. This was attack, and it's not got anything good on it. Attack and defense, defense. I could do better than that. Or it's like a goblet of the Sojourner. Have we got any more Sojourner's goblets for him? Sojourner. Sojourner. I don't even know what that word means. Sojourner. Sojourner. We've not got many of them. HP. Disgusting. Electro damage bonus. That's for you, Lisa. Attack. 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 So that's what's going on in my head. Anyway. That little football song.
Time to act.
Time to act. Little wet boy. Get yourself electrocuted. Oh, hello. You're wet as well.
Body and mind.
You'll be friends.
Judgment.
Well, I say friends.
Lights out.
Hey, out of the frying pan.
No, my sword.
I kind of mean, I'm going to kill you. Oh, his sword's all electric, look. He's not going to get to use that very much.
You can't run. Yeah.
Yeah, look, special trick shot. I'm bashing you through off the top of this now. What are you doing hiding in there, you chuffer? Oosh. No point in jumping, is there? There's no point in jumping. I need to taught you to do that. A little bit of ballet at the end there. I'll have your hand guards. They're mine now. Thank you. That's my berry. That's my berries. Leave it alone. They're my berries. I said they're my berries. I put them there. I left them there earlier. They're my berries. I left them there. Don't... I'm hiding now behind this. I'm going to hide. I'm going to hide. Not so I can't see myself point of view, but so I'm hiding. Oh no. It won't let me hide, will it? It won't let me hide. Why can't I hide? No. Going in the bush then. Hide in the bush. Pretty much gone now. You can only... Yes, I'm hiding. There we are. Where am I? I'm not in the shot. And it's not just because it's zoomed in on my point of view because I'm too close to the wall. That's a good photo. Save that. I mean... Oh. Whoops. Whoops. Got electrocuted to death. Whoops. Once more around the sun then. What are we doing next? Goblet's the only thing that can give you more elemental damage. Yeah, that's good damage. It is damage. It's like optional damage, but really, it's just like a kind of smaller... Like, it's a kind of attack. So attack would do that as well. Attack would give you more damage. I do want, like, with infinite... Whoa, 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 I'm not ready for this, not ready for this. What's happening?
Yeah. Punishment. Let me weave you a verse.
I'm not going to get a chance now, are you, Chuffer? Where have you gone? Ooh.
Judgment.
Peekaboo! That's fallen off the cliff now, you fucker. That's gone off the cliff. That's my stuff, it's gone off the cliff. Fucking hell. I only come down here for this mint anyway, that's all I wanted. Just the mint. Yeah, I'd be really interested to throw some money at the game and... obviously I'm not going to, I'm paid to win all the way. Paid to win all the way, Rodney. Pay to win, no, free to play, that's what I mean. Free to play all the way. Free to play, not pay to win. Free to play all the way, Rodney. But I'd be interested, chuck some money at the game, get a load of this stuff, and do up a load of these things with different stuff and see how it looked. Obviously I can't afford to waste my materials, can I? But I'd like to do a couple of these with like super crit damage, or just super energy recharge, and see what it looks like when you go around with like your big energy recharge bollocks on. I'd like to see what that's like. But first of all, I'll get some really good attack stuff first. Look, here's a legendary. What are they giving me that for? It's got attack and crit rate, that is good, and attack. They're all good things. But the main thing is energy recharge. And because I've got these attacks on it already, I know that as I level it up, the next thing I'm going to get is not going to be attack. It might be crit damage, I might get crit damage, but it's very unlikely to be another attack. Whereas these, that's got attack on it straight off. And crit rate. That's got attack. Like, why have you not given me an attack one? I've got 3 of these purples, they're all attack. The legendaries, energy recharge. What's wrong with them? You got your wires crossed, mate. That's attack 6.3 from the off. This is attack 4.1 from the off. Oh. That's also very good. It's not though, is it? It's nearly very good, but I can't possibly... I can't think about putting artifacts into that and leveling that up. As you start to get the other things on it, it'll start to say HP and other shit on it as well. This is nearly there. I'm going to wait till I get a legendary that says attack on the top. I'm going to wait for that. Everything else is just rubbish. But I would like to see what it's like running around with your elemental mastery energy recharge set on. See if that feels good. Might be slower to kill things, or you might be popping off with your... You know, you might be doing your special moves all over the show. Like, you know, like when you go to the disco when you're 11, and you go to a disco and you pop off with your special moves. Right, it might be that. So that might be loads of fun. Could be, I mean, no one's stopping me. It's just, you've got one or the other opportunity cost, haven't I? I can't do both. Oh, what's that? I was going to investigate. That's mine. I'll have that. And these geo sigils as well, I'll tell you something about these. I've got chuffing loads of them, and there's nothing good at the shop. You can only buy, like, good stuff once at that shop and then it's gone. So I don't... They're useless to me. Got to get up that mountain at some point. Right, who's next on the list? Lisa's the one I'm really trying to push, because she's so close to being ascended. But we're missing those. And those. 3 of those purples. I bet I can make them. Hang on. He's washing his sword. I bet I've run out already. 3 purples. Big ones. 1. I can make 1. So that means more purple grind, please. And that's a straightforward one. That's an easy one to finish on. Let's go there. We had a bit of a stressful boss with that ninja dude with his sword. With that samurai dude. He's fucking nuts he was. So, right. And I've got to wait for the Valberries to
Body and mind.
recharge. I don't know how you make the Valberries grow. I need my own Valberry bush for Christ's sakes. Here I am. Here I am now with this. And Jiangling started to really come into her own on this boss fight.
Rain outlines your...
Out of the frying pan.
You can't run!
There we go in. Getting that, look at that, look at the numbers. The numbers.
Time to act.
Yes. Amber's good for this as well, for the end bit, but I like those numbers.
Eat this! Nice and spicy.
Judgment!
Already halfway there now.
Yeah!
No, my sword!
Should have done Bobber first. Oh, he's alright, we're in.
You can't run!
I want to charge up her special if I can. Oh, she's nearly dead. That was a
Someone
mistake.
needs assistance.
Now what are you doing, you chuffer? Alright.
Time to clean up.
Booba, get them!
Judgment! You can't run!
Nice and spicy.
Will I get her special charged up, do you think, by the time we've got to fight these little crystals in the middle? I don't know. Oh, here we go, here we go. Fuck this.
Steady as stone.
Damn it.
Someone needs assistance.
No, my sword!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
There we go. Perfectly timed. Let's go.
Toast!
Wrong one. And this one.
Light!
Just this one.
Judgment!
And we're done. Quite pricey, but we're going to get... Oh, yeah, you fucking... Only one of them. I need 3 of them. And I need the bigger thing. Where's the bigger thing? Why aren't I getting the bigger one? Where's my bigger one, you fucker? Got that. Got a helmet. Defense. Can go in the bin. Defense, HP, elemental energy. It can go in the bin. Well, hang on. Wait. Why haven't I got... I spent the fucking resin now. Why haven't I got that? Hypostases, level 60, yeah? That's what I just fought. Where's that? Or I could fight a thunder manifestation. Have I not got these yet? Am I not at level 60? Am I tripping? Your little fly flying on my arm, you can fuck off. If I check this one, that's a hypostasis. Doesn't tell you what level it is though, does it? I thought that was because my world level's like high enough, isn't it? I thought that was a level whatever for hypostasis. So I'm going to need to grind them a bit more. I need to grind them a bit more. All the characters girls. Lady, do I know all the characters are not girls, but you don't know what you're going to get when you do your wishes, so you get lucky. And fortunately, the boys are quite effeminate as well. You know, you roll him on his front, you won't tell the difference. But no, there's quite an interesting cast of different characters, and some people are attracted by the anime styles, and some people are attracted by the, you know, cute characters. Some people want to get a waifu on the go. Some people like me, not really bothered about that sort of stuff, but did really enjoy Attack on Titan. You know, I did really enjoy all that. What did we watch? Me and one of my exes, we watched a load of this anime. Is it Studio Ghibli? Is that the name? It's Secrets of the Floating Island, I think is one, or something like that. Or like these ghost people with these funny masks on and shit. You know what I'm talking about, anime. So I'm into that, I'm down with that, that's cool. I watched all of Attack on Titan, I got my hood there. Eren, Mikasa! So I'm not put off by these animation and graphics, but I'm also not a waifu haver. It's not my bag, it's some people's bag, I'm not dissing them for it. But it's got an element of that. But for me, what I saw in this game was Breath of the Wild. I thought this looked a lot like Breath of the Wild. I'm waiting for the next Breath of the Wild, please, please, please. So, in the meantime, I can do this. And I'm really pleased that I did, because it's turned into a real joy. Lots and lots of fun. Yes, it's pay to win. Yeah, you can pay money to overcome some of these hurdles that I'm coming up against, like running out of stuff or time or what have you. You can't buy a character. You have to do wishes, and you don't get what you want, obviously. If you wish on this and you do get a 5-star, it's only 50% chance that it's going to be Yelan. Otherwise, it might be one of these other characters. Could be any of this stuff. So it's just like a random number. You know, it's random. It's like buying card packs, looking for your Pokemon Charizard. I haven't got a Charizard. But I got quite a cool Bulbasaur. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the way it goes. And if you end up getting what you get and playing with it, it becomes your Bulbasaur. And, like, you know, you remember that, you know, the way you did it. So it becomes your own thing. They throw enough free wishes at you that you should be able to get quite a few characters. They do. They throw those wishes at you for free as you go through the game. And I'm saving up the primos at the moment for some wishes that I want. But, so Studio Ghibli's right, yeah, that must be right. I must be saying the right thing there, yeah. This reminds me a little bit of that in that I don't think they've...
Work hard and live each day to the fullest.
I don't think they've gone too heavy on the waifu stuff.
That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Right. Obviously she's got some boobies there, but women do. You know, women do have boobies. But the characters are quite attractive if you're into that sort of stuff, I think. Some of them more than others, maybe. This is Amber. Wait, where's Amber? Where's Amber in my squad? Where's Amber? Amber's my favourite. I've got to put her in the team. Wait. Obviously, I'm not physically attracted to Amber, but... Amber's peppy. At the ready. Amber's peppy. There she is. Outrider Amber, reporting for duty. She's going to do this in a minute, and if you've never seen that, you'll like that. So, obviously, they're not making them unattractive, are they? They're not making these characters... like, you know, obviously they are trying to make them aesthetically pleasing, and that goes for their characters as well. They're peppy and quirky and interesting, and they've got backstories, and they're well voiced. Like, all these things, though, you would say make...
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Right, Amber's bothered about Jean all the time, but these things actually make for a good game. Like, people could say, oh, they're doing that, so you... There she is. Whee! That's one of her idling animations that I enjoy. But, like, they've got character, haven't they? They're cute, they've got character. And that means that you want to get them. You want to own them. You want to do your wishes. You have your favourites. You get your squad, and they've got their their profile, and yeah, there's a bit of that in it. You know, when I played FIFA, I wanted to get Messi. You know, I didn't want to get Messi. I wanted to get Lionel Messi. I wanted to have Cristiano Ronaldo on my squad. Like,
For some reason, when people meet me for the first time, they always call me Tanuki, or Teddy Bear, or Kitty Cat. But Sayu is just Sayu, and definitely not a Tanuki.
so everyone's got their favourites. Of course, you don't always get what you want. You might get lucky, you might not. You wait for the banner to come round with the one you want on it, and then you make your wishes. You get a few characters you didn't bargain for. Like, I got Wet Boy, but I've really enjoyed having Wet Boy. He's one of my best DPSs. He's not like, you know, I'm not like saying he's as cute and cool as Sayu, but Wet Boy is still like a character and has been a good part of my squad. So I've grown to become accustomed to him and enjoy him in his own little way. And he goes well with the other characters. They intermix. He's wet, so if you set someone on fire and then you wet them up, or you wet them up and then set them on fire, or you wet them up and then freeze them, oh, now we're talking. Or you could wet them up and then you could electrocute them. So that's all good in the hood. So everyone's got their own little skill. And the main character here, this is our main character. This is Gravekipper, or whatever you want to call your main character. They've got their own profile, they've got their own attributes, and this game's really clever because you can change their attributes, you can change their talents. She's currently rocking the Geo set, but you can change her to Electro, or you can change her to Anemo, or you can change... Over the game, you're going to get to explore all the different elemental effects through this main character. So you do get, or you automatically get given Lisa, you get given Zhangling, I think I'm pronouncing her name right. Barbara comes free. Kea, who I don't like, so I'm not using him, but he comes free. Amber comes free. So you're going to have different elements in your squad. You get the wishes to get Noelle basically guaranteed. So you're going to have different elements in your squad. You're going to be able to experiment, and you'll get whatever different characters you get. You know, you might get lucky and get who you want, or you might get unlucky and get someone different and enjoy using them anyway. Or you could put loads of money in. I'm going to say...
There's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
When I say loads of money, I mean, they've got a pity timer, but it's going to be hundreds of pounds. So I will get Yellen if I put in like £200 or something. You know, I can guarantee that. A wish is £2.50, and the pity timer is set guaranteed at 90 attempts. So let's say it's 100. That £2.50 is suddenly 250 quid. And if you put money in, it is 250 quid. And then the problem with that is that's a guaranteed 5-star. It's not guaranteed Yellen. It's guaranteed 50-50 at Yellen. And you might lose that, and then you have to do another 90, and the second time it is guaranteed. So £500 guarantees you Yellen. You might get it before then. But if you don't, and you don't get lucky, and you're looking at a 0.6% chance at getting lucky, and then you've got a roll of 50-50, you might not get lucky, but you can spend £500 and you can have Yellen. It's quite a lot of money for Yellen, that is. It's quite a lot of money for any character. So I would suggest not spending the money and just rolling with the free-to-play model. But I would also say this has been one of the best games I've played in a long, long time, and people have said such a lot of negative about it. I don't want to play pay-to-win games. I'm not playing a pay-to-win game. I used to play Hearthstone, and people that paid more money than me had more cards quicker, and they had an advantage. I didn't like that. So then I started spending money, and then I thought, hang on, wait. Why not just give up the game instead? So I'm not going to play a pay-to-win game. No thanks. But it would be pay-to-win Yellen if I really wanted Yellen. That's what it would be. But otherwise, I'm still playing the game. Like, nothing's holding me back
I feel like running.
from playing this one-player experience and really, really enjoying it. And the map is vast, and there's loads to do everywhere, and there's a cool story, and it's taken me to different places, and they've got their own unique stories and enemies, and the enemies get stronger, and the world gets stronger, and I get stronger, and there's going to be a showdown at the end between me and my twin. I'm not going to give too much of the story away, but well, maybe I have there, I don't know. But there's going to be a showdown at the end anyway. You'll find out if you play it yourself. And the best thing about it is it's fucking free. I didn't have to spend 1 penny on any of it. I got it on the PlayStation first to see if I'd enjoy it, and I did. and now I've got it on the PC, and it's all been free all the way along. I've never spent a penny on it. You can see in the top left there, like, Genshin Impact money spent. And do you know what? Like, I must have had hours and hours of fun out of this. Hours. I don't know how many streams I've done now and how long they've been going. We've done some 6-hour sessions. This has been a 2.5-hour session. I'm coming to the end of it. I don't like to do streams for too long, because I think if I do a 5-hour stream every day, you know, how are you going to keep up with that? You'd have to be here watching my stream like for 5 hours a day every day. Who's got the time for that? So I like to keep them shorter.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
2 hours, you know, like an episode. I'm also streaming on YouTube, Ganji Kid. You can find all of our previous streams on there. You can find all of my Genshin Impact play as a playlist on there, YouTube, Ganji Kid. You know, it's all there. And I do other stuff, variety streaming, you know, talking about stuff. Whatever. Doing all sorts of stuff. So, but I didn't realise. I thought what I was going to do was I was going to play Genshin Impact. It was a free-to-play game. And so I thought the story mode won't last that long. And then I've done it, and I'll be into the end game, and I'll be able to say, this free-to-play game they're all talking about, here's my opinion. And I'm not just saying this, I've played it. Do you know what I mean? But at the moment, I must have done 40 hours easy. Easy. I must have peed away 40 hours, and like 40 hours is my benchmark. Once you've done 40 hours, I think it's fair to say you can start making some assessments. But if you're going to pick up a game for, like, you know, a little bit of time, put it down and do your review, it's a bit unfair. You know, 40 hours, you should have a good crack at most games in that. And most games, that's about as, if I'm paying money, that's how much entertainment I want.
If she catches us lazing around like this.
I mean, I don't know, I must have put more hours than that into Skyrim, but for my £40 that I paid for Skyrim, I want my 40 hours of gameplay. Do you know what I mean? This, I've spent nothing. Watch time. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Am I supposed to do that, or is there a way of doing that? We can add it up though, because they've all been on stream apart from my midweek commissions, and you can say every week add on like 5 hours for commissions, because I've done every night at least an hour.
Hey, there's
spent my resin.
Strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
I know it's there to make you form a habit and to keep you coming back and all that, but I've wanted to spend my resin and do my boss fights and, you know what I mean, my little grind, my little commissions in the week. I've enjoyed coming here every evening for an hour. Even if it is late night, 11 o'clock, quick grind, turn it off, bedtime, you know, no stream. I've been doing it regular. So you add all my streams up, and we can do that now. Go up here, just go like that. Go up here, go browser. This is my web browser now. And on here, you want to be able to see the Chuffing web browser, so you're going to want to see the web browser. And on the web browser, I can go to my channel, which is not this is battery exhausted, this is my old channel. An old channel, which I'm going to tidy up of the near future and sort of resurrect sometime soon. But what I was talking about was, if we just go, this is what everyone else can do, Ganji Kid. Just do that, you chuffer. There I am. And if you go to my playlists, here's Genshin Impact. This is the full playlist. Start to finish, top to bottom. I've still got episodes yet to release from last week. But we're looking at 1 hour and a half, 2 hours and a half. That's 4 hours, 5, 6 hours, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 with the half. That was 20 minutes. 20 hours and 2, 22 and a half. Call that 23 hours. 24, 5 and a half. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 and a half. 32. 32 plus 5, 37 and a half. 8, 9, 40 hours. There we go, past the 40 hours. We're still rocking. Look, 5, 4, that's another 10, 50, 60 hours. Then you put on, I started this My first one was April 17th. And we're now May coming into June, so we've got like 4 weeks, like say a month's worth of 2 hours and every 5 fours. 2 hours a day for 5 days. No, an hour a day, we said, didn't we? An hour a day for 5 days. And 40. We've got another 40 hours to go on top, haven't we, really? So I'm already like way ahead on my hours, and I'm not even halfway through the game. If you do go on the videos, please let them play. Please let them play so that YouTube thinks they're good and that people want to watch them. Please don't just bin them off immediately like I'm going to now. But please let them play. Please let them play. So that was, I imagined that I'd get on Genshin Impact, and I imagined there'd be a bit of gameplay in it, you know? I imagined that there'd be a... I imagine there would be, you know, a decent amount of gameplay in it, but I didn't realise that we were going to be doing this for like this amount of time, and I would not even be halfway into it, and really enjoying it, and not angry about pay to win, not angry about the slot machine, about the gambling, because I'm against gambling. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm against gambling. I wouldn't encourage kids to gamble. The wish system is a bit like gambling, but it's also like buying a Kinder Egg, and it's also like chuffing, you know, those machines. That's what it's named after, the gacha machines. You know, twist that thing and do you get an egg with your present, or do you get something shit? Or the hook claw machine or whatever. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. It's not that bad. I'm against gambling, and I'm not going to put any money in and gamble it. But I get wishes instead of getting characters. Instead of getting what I really want, I have to wish. I have to engage with a system of gambling to get the characters. So it's in there. That's a negative. -1. Bad game. -1. But everything else, fucking brilliant and amazing. And the idea that there's so much content that I'm hitting a bit of a wall, but the wall isn't a real wall. I just need to go and do more grinding. And the idea that like this huge place with this endless content and loads of stuff to do, and they keep wanting you to come back, so they put more in the game. Like, remember World of Warcraft? The bastards wanted you to keep coming back, so they updated it sort of once every 6 months. You know, when they had problems in the game and you had to wait for an update for like 6 months. This isn't like that. This is like every month, every 2 weeks there's something new. We've added on a chasm here onto the end. We had a 4-year plan when we started this game, apparently. Juzzy reliably informs me. There was a 4-year plan when we started this game. Not for me, I'm 2 years into it. I'm 2 years late. But if you started on day one, a 4-year plan, and they just kept adding more, and they kept adding more, and there's a space here on this map to add more. They've got plans to add a bit more. They've done... You thought it was just Mondstadt. Oh no, you've got Stormterror's Lair there. Oh no, about all this. And now you've got the Chasm. And now you've got Inazuma. And now you've got... And there's more. And there's more. And there's more down here. And there's more. And there's more. And I'm free to play. And I haven't... You know, I'm only... I think I'm about halfway through, I'm guessing. I hope so, because fucking hell. I can't do my review until I said, you know what I said? I'm going to do a review, you know, thoughts about it. It's too much. Too much. Maybe I need to stop now and do a review, because I'll be playing forever. I don't think I will play forever. I think I'll get over the story campaign, the main thing, and I think I'll ease off and start looking at other games again. But for now, I'm really deep into it and really enjoying it. And what's wrong with that? It's great. It's free to play. It's on all systems. It's just brilliant. I'm well impressed. I'm well impressed. That was the dog hacking something up. Are you alright there, little boy? There's going to be more than double the current map. There you go. Like, it's still to get bigger. So I'm amazed. I think what I'll end up doing is coming here once every, you know, month or two. You know, checking back in rather than being here all the time. But also, I could see this being my game quite happily. Like, you know, I don't know why I'd have to not play it if I really enjoy it. But for stream, I don't want to be a one-thing stream. So I will be doing, like, tomorrow we're doing a different game entirely on YouTube. We're doing Needy Streamer Overload tomorrow at 2 PM GMT on YouTube. And, you know, I don't just want to be a one-trick pony, but for me personally, I can play this game. And when they release Breath of the Wild 2, I'm going to say, you want me to leave Leeway? You want me to leave Mondstadt and go to Hyrule? But this is so good. Hyrule's got a lot to live up to now, hasn't it? And doesn't that sound weird coming out my mouth? Hyrule's got a lot to live up to. In lots of ways, thinking about it, Breath of the Wild has got some other systems that are not here, not present here. Has got some aspects. Part of being a game that was worked on, that was intended to not be built on and built on and built on, and you know, they put a lot in that, and it was there, well designed, carefully designed, well thought through. And I'm not saying this isn't like that. I'm saying it is like that, but I think maybe Breath of the Wild was like a little bit less of a map extensively, but a little bit more interesting in different ways. I don't know, it's hard to judge, it's hard to judge. They're different things, aren't they? But I mean, Breath of the Wild's always going to be like one of the best games. Is it the best game I've ever played? I think Breath of the Wild is probably the best game. I've never done a proper list. We'll have to do a list sometime. Because I've told you before, haven't I? I've told you about Elite. No one's going to agree with me on this. But I told you about Elite.
I feel like running.
You feel like running. Do that in your own time. Because Genshin is off now. I'm not allowed to play it anymore. Otherwise I'll be here all night and I won't eat my dinner. But I did want to show you Elite again because I do love it. And I've got a browser and that's us. So Elite on the NES. This is my favourite game, best game ever. This is my best game ever. Not this. This is an advert. Get rid of this. But this is my best game ever. My favourite ever. I'm pretty sure I got the most money's worth out of this. Da-na-na, dun-da-na-na, dun-da-na-na. Da-na-na, dun-da-na-na, dun-da-na-na. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, dun-da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, dun-da-na-na-na. It throws you straight in combat. If you've never played it before, this is what happens straight away. Straight into combat. I say combat, I mean, you can see what's happening. What's amazing is you've got 360 degrees of movement here. This here underneath is showing us not just left and right and forward and back, but upside down as well, which way up the ships are oriented. And you've got to use all that 360 degrees. This over here, this also is a navigation tool that shows you which way you're facing compared to the nearest planet. And you've got to use these navigation tools to find the ships that are out in space, shoot the chuffers down. Look, front view, side view. That's the planet, you can see it going by. Isn't that amazing to have all that degree of movement within space? You can go forwards, backwards, up, down, left, right, all the different... Look, that ship's flying away from you in its own parabola, and you've got to track it and shoot it down. I mean, that was fucking awesome in the 80s. Early 90s, when I was playing this. I mean, I played so much of this. This was my jam. And then, not long after that, you dock. And you have planets. They've all got different stats, setups. And within the planet, you can buy your stuff off the stock market. This is the other planets in the solar system you can reach, but the solar system is not just a solar system, it's also a galaxy. I want to show you a galaxy, the universe, so to speak. This is the stock market. You buy and sell stock. You know, you trade, and then you can buy better guns and better ships. And you need to see the galaxy. You need to have an impression of the size of the place. Because talking of maps, I'll just show it you like this. Show me a picture of the galaxy on Elite NES, please. Why am I not getting that? Elite NES Galaxy map. Just the NES one. It's a bit weird, you can't just see the NES one, isn't it? There were fucking loads of stars, basically, like loads. Take out Galaxy. And of course my spelling errors that Google's fixing for me. Mac, now I spelled that wrong. Like, that makes you think it's just that, but it's not that. There it is, Galactic Chart. Like, look how many individual on the Galactic Chart. Look how many individual little dots there are. Each of those dots is a solar system. And then when you get there, then you've got this setup when you get into those dots. Then you've got this, and you can go to all the little different dots. But like, travelling around that is vast. That circle that you can see there around the cursor is that circle. So those dots are all the different planets and places, and you can go and visit them all. They're all slightly different. Of course, it's just, when you get there, all it is this. Different prices on the stock market. Different political setup on the... you yourself get your little license card, you know, telling you about how cool you are. And the places all have a different data panel, and that's basically it. But when you're out in space, you could sometimes meet the space police. If you're lawful, they won't bother you, but if you're a pirate, they will. You can go and kill other people and take their stuff with scoops, and that's piracy. And then also you can jump into somewhere, and it might be that there's a big alien invasion going on, and you just have to fight loads of aliens or run. Loads of stuff can go on. Not loads, that's about it, but it feels like loads. There's just enough to make this feel like, plus your imagination. Yeah, that plus your imagination. And like, for me, that was like hours. Like, when I talk about hours, there's no grind. It was all grind, I suppose, but like hours of flying around space and earning credits and spending them at the stock markets and upgrading my ship and buying bombs and lasers and, you know, turning into an elite dangerous commander, bad boy. Eventually, if you're bad boy enough, you'll get some missions from the space police and they'll have you go and hunt down pirates. Right, that was just my jam, man. That was my jam. So, it's interesting that that had a huge map as well, but that's my favourite game ever. Second place, easy on its tails, I suppose, is FIFA. Played so much of it, can't do it down, gotta say. FIFA's in my blood, you know, when you cut me I bleed blue. Birmingham City FIFA. Skyrim's on there, isn't it? Fallout's got to be on there, I don't know which one. Maybe New Vegas. Skyrim's got to be on the list. And Breath of the Wild. And now Genshin Impact. Honestly, not being funny, you know, not overdoing it and singing its praises too much. I haven't even finished the game and it's a gacha game, and all that. Genshin Impact's on that list. Fortnite doesn't make my list. I've played a lot of it. It doesn't quite make the list for me. Only one person wins every battle royale. Not everyone's happy. Only one person's happy at the end. I don't like that. World of Warcraft, I had a little look at it. I didn't have a big PC back in the day, couldn't play it. Not allowed to play it because didn't have the internet and the big PC. So there you go. Can only really judge from all of the console games. But, you know, all my Nintendo years were Ocarina of Time's got to go in. Tetris has got to go in. I want to make this list now while I'm doing it. I want to make the list. Get me in my notepad. To me, my notepad. And to you, my notepad. Where's notes? To you, my notepad. There you go. Let's make this list. Let's put them on it. Elite is the top. It will never be disputed. No one can make a game ever again that can make me feel more and give me more than Elite. Playing that game, you know, in the quiet hours of the morning when I was Supposed to be in bed, but maybe upset or maybe worried or what have you. Like, Elite was my jam, so Elite will never go away. In no specific order next, and let's make no specific order, FIFA has to be on the list. Wait, we need some music. Need some music. I mean, there's more to a game, isn't there, than just a game, is there? Isn't there? Like, that music means something to you, doesn't it? So, Ocarina of Time. They write it like that, Ocarina of Time. I don't like that. Ocarina of Time is on my list. What do we say? Breath of the Wild is on my list. We've got Fallout. I think New Vegas, but I don't know which one is my favourite. I'm not choosing them all. New Vegas. We've got Skyrim, of course. It's got to go on the list, but I did really enjoy it. And I also said Tetris. I mean, that counts for my Game Boy game. I want a Game Boy game on there. Tetris. Mario should be on there some ways, but Mario just like wasn't it? But other games that have made more of an, like, Super Spike Volleyball, I played the fuck out of that. I mean, it's hard to explain as well, but let's have a look for that, if I can find it. Super Spike Volleyball on the NES. I mean, this is going to seem silly in a way, that this game should get on my list. But I had it. Once you'd bought it, you had it, and that was that. And I played a fucking lot of it. And it was 4-player as well, so when you get that 4-player connection going and you have your mates round, that was fun. So yeah, I don't know if that goes on the list really, but I did play a fucking awful lot of it. Grand Theft Auto, we're going to put on the list, aren't we? Notepad. This is just the best games ever. That's all this list is, just the best games ever. GTA, and it's either the one where you were the hood dude and you had... oh God, I should remember the names of all the people in the streets. You know, it's either that one or... you know, with his fat mate, and or it's Nico Bellic, isn't it? I think it's Nico Bellic. Whichever one that is. That one. How many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I do it like this, I'll have a better chance of counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Tony Hawk's makes the list all the time, playing that in the garage with my mates. And we've got room for one more on my top 10. It sounds like No Man's Sky is... Do you know what? That is the exact right comment there, Jozzy. That it was like that. Although you did actually have the flying of the ship bit. You know, very, very rudimentary graphics, of course. But lines and polygons, and that was it. But you're flying around space, that's all you need. You had that. You had the 360-degree movement of flying the ship. It was very much like No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky came out years later and wasn't much better. I wonder if anything else has moved me and made me, you know, given me enough to get on this top 10 list. We need one more game for the top 10 list. And then we could start hacking other games off and switching other games out. I wonder what have been the best ever games over the last... I didn't play a lot of Halo. Call of Duty was a big, you know, bromance for me and my mates. And I think the one where we stormed Normandy was big, so I'm going to put Call of Duty on there. The one where we stormed Normandy, World War One. I think it was World War Two, wasn't it? The original, the old one. while we were still playing Medal of Honor Airborne at the same time. I did Storming Normandy in Call of Duty, took the disc out of the Xbox, put in Operation Market Garden on Microsoft's what they called Medal of Honor Airborne. I played the World War myself. That might make it on the list. Maybe it doesn't know. They're the ones that come off the top of my head. A lot of Nintendo has to go in that. There was a lot of Nintendo. Then I had a PlayStation for a bit, you know, Grand Theft Auto. But nothing else. Like, even Red Dead Redemption could nearly make the list, but it was a Grand Theft Auto clone. Grand Theft Auto's on there. Grand Theft Auto. You've got both the Bethesda games there. Although New Vegas wasn't strictly Bethesda, was it? So maybe we'll allow that. That can be the list for a while, can't it? That can be the list for a while. Let's put them in order then. And I can come back and re-edit this another time if we want. Number 2, my second best ever game is FIFA. Number 3, and that's not just hours, like, it's partly hours played. It's got to be hours. I mean, I've done more hours on FIFA than I've done jerking off in my life, so... FIFA, I think we put Ocarina above Breath of the Wild, but in that order. And then we can have a Bethesda game, and it will be Fallout for me. Fallout I had more enjoyment out of than Skyrim, but Skyrim's important too. I think Tetris comes next. I think Skyrim is solidly on the list, but we're coming now to the games that could be off the list. You know, that I could think, oh, do you remember so-and-so? And I could put something else on the list and something might get cut. So now I'm going to start, like, going from the bottom. So I'm going to go 7, 8, 9, 10. And feel free to suggest your favourite games, and I'll say, oh, I didn't enjoy that. That's not going on the list. But for me, at the bottom of that list, out of all those games, is either Call of Duty or Tony Hawk's. So for now, we'll put I mean, I spent a lot of time on both, but we'll put them in that order. I don't even know it was called World War II. It might have been called Call of Duty 2 or something. I don't know. And next here, I wanted Tony Hawk's, didn't I? And I don't know if we're saying Tony Hawk's 1, 2 or 3 or 2 or whatever. Probably 2. But whichever one we played fucking hours and hours of in that garage. And number 8 and 7 now. We just got Skyrim and GTA. GTA is better than Skyrim. GTA. I'm just going to put Nico Bellic again because I can't remember which exactly one it was. Because they've walked 1 to 5, aren't they now? They're up to like number 7 or some shit. I don't know. But in between that, I've got my final one, which is Skyrim. So that's my order of the best games ever. And now we're putting Genshin Impact on this list. And it's either better or equally as good as Breath of the Wild. So I'm going to put it here. It's better than Fallout, isn't it? Like, as good as Fallout is, Fallout's fucked up in so many ways. Genshin Impact is better than Fallout. I can feel comfortable in saying that. I think I can. Although Fallout's got so much, but Fallout's a broken, buggy mess. Doesn't matter whether it was New Vegas or whatever, like... Is Genshin Impact better than Tetris? Better than GTA? Is GTA better than Tetris? And if I've got 2 5s, that becomes a 6. That becomes a 7. That becomes an 8. That becomes a 9. That becomes a 10. And something's got to go. But I'm thinking, do we need 2 Bethesda games on this list? yeah, I think, you know, yeah, I think Call of Duty just about gets relegated there. And that's my list. I think so. We can think another day. I'm going to save that. Put it on the desktop. Best games ever. I'll tell you some other notable mentions. GoldenEye. Pocket Pond 2. SimCity. SNES. I'll go in there in the other room and here's a game that actually has to go on. That has to go on. Elite, you know, you're going to say, oh, it's a crappy NES game. How can you have that? What about this? What about that? Operation Red River Dragon Rising. What about this, man? This. Operation Flashpoint Red River. This game was amazing. Why did it die a year ago? This game, man. This was before you had all that online, you know, interactive online. This was on your Xbox. And what they do is you go to Tajikistan. It's a little bit after Call of Duty, but we're not all playing online with each other. But basically, you know, it's a shooter. Yeah, that's straightforward, isn't it? But you're in Tajikistan and it looks beautiful and it's wide and expansive and it's not open world, but it feels open when you're doing these missions. And you've got these missions and you're doing it like the military do. And on top of this, you are the captain of your little squad. And if you look on the bottom left, oh, you can't see any of it. What am I saying? What am I saying? Notepad. Here we are. If you look on the bottom left, you can see that there's 3 other numbers down here on the bottom left. On your D-pad, you could select members of your squad and give them orders. So you, like, it's not just a like Call of Duty on-rail shooter. You strategize over how to construct these missions. You tell your fellas, either follow me or stay here or go over there, engage, don't engage, free arms if you see them, shoot, or wait for my signal. You do your missions, yeah? And you can either, this person's firing a sniper here, they're like being the sniper. You've got different characters on your team. Soto's a sniper. One of them is a bombardier, grenadier. One of them is a normal infantryman with a normal gun. You can be either of those people. You can be the sniper or you can be the grenadier, and you can say to somebody else in your squad who doesn't, the computer controls them. You know, we weren't playing online at this point, but you can say to somebody else, can you go up there and be the sniper and, you know, give me cover? I'm going to go in and throw the grenades. Like, you could play the game how you wanted through differently. I did an entire run as the main character with my normal infantry rifle. I was the captain, and I told the sniper to go here, and I told the grenadier to go there, and I did the missions. And then I did an entire playthrough as the sniper, and it was a different game. And like, I kept telling the captain, like, can you get in there and cover fire because I'm needing to snipe here, you know, like, different game. And then I played a playthrough as the grenadier, as the bombardier or whatever, and that was a different game. It's all just basically Call of Duty, look. But look, you see how you're patching up and healing up here? You can go and heal up your squad members. You can get, if they die, you can get them back up. So there was that in it as well. It would have been brilliant as a cooperative game. But as it was a one-player experience where you control your squad through a very simple set of instructions, 3 of them with you. They're either running with you, they're either staying put, or they're spreading out. They know they're Marines training, so they do things correctly, and you put them up on the roof or you put them around there and tell them to cover fire and do this and that, and they fucking do it, and you have cool missions across a cool map, and it's big and expansive, and mainly they set you up at the start of a thing and you move through it as part of your mission like this. Like you can see, you're assaulting a town here, and the whole story was really set in Tajikistan, which I don't know if it's a real place or not. I think it might be Tajikistan. Hang on, Tajikistan. Yeah, it's a real place. So it's set in a real place. And they... Right. Outlaw Actual. They were talking to me all the time on the head. It's Outlaw Actual when I was playing this game. Hear him shouting, Rifleman, like that's your squad member telling you tips. Like they're all talking to you while you're playing, but they don't really exist. They're just like computer generated. Anyway, look, like the point is, it was a really fucking good game. And Tajikistan, obviously, we were at war in Iraq, we were at war in Afghanistan, and Tajikistan wasn't Afghanistan or Iraq, so they got away with it. But it's clearly an Iraq, you know, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan simulator, isn't it? So that was fucking cool. I mean, that was one of the coolest games I've ever played, and it wasn't big. It was on the back of a. There was Operation Flashpoint was the first one, right? And this was very similar. So everything I've just said, Operation Flashpoint, yeah? The first one, though, was a bit more complex. You had a bit more controlling of the characters to do. You had a bit more survival to do, and it was a bit more complicated. So it was difficult. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising was a bit more difficult. I had that and I was like, I really like this, and I just wish it functioned a bit better. I wish it was a bit easier to do the things. Red River was exactly that. It was just they got the difficult things out of the game and said, look, the Xbox isn't handling this very well. Stop overloading it. Let's make it run a bit smoother. That was the sweet spot, man. Xbox 360, Operation Flashpoint Red River, one of the best games I've ever played. Absolutely pure. Just one of the best games I've ever played. Obviously, look, this is a 7-hour playthrough, so it don't last that long. I spent a lot more time on it than 7 hours, I'll tell you that. Looked forward to coming home from work and playing that. Really good game. They should remaster that. They should do something with that. It could be co-op now. I mean, there's games like this now, aren't there? You don't need to remaster this. But at the time, it was revolutionary in a way. It was fundamentally, it was 4-player co-op, but you controlled the 4 players. So it was different from all the other shooters like this. Different enough to really make an impression on me. It made me think, like, if I could only, you know, you go on a desert island, you can only take one. You can only take one. You can't take Medal of Honor Airborne and Call of Duty and Operation Flashpoint Red River. I'd probably take this one. Probably take this one. Running around Tajikistan with my squad, getting shit done. That was a real experience. That was a really good game. Looks a bit like Skyrim at the start there, doesn't it? So that could go on my list. That could go on my list. I'm allowed 2 at the top, aren't I? I'm allowed 2 at the top. Right then, I'm going to save that, file save, and I'm going to say, I'm going to get off now. You be good. We've done a 3-hour sesh on the old stream. I'm going to be back tomorrow playing Needy Streamer Overload on the YouTubes. And you be good, my little puckos. And if you can't be good, you're naughty.